Hello, hello. All right. So yeah, we are live. How's everyone doing today?
Ready to re-roll a new character when this one dies.
Fine, just message saying, be right there, I'm trapped under a gizmo again.
Got it. Got it.
Gizmo's Spain's cat.
I figured.
Yeah, I'm ready to re-roll a character when this one dies in about 15 minutes.
No, you're good.
So lessons
Okay.
learned. Next time we want to do sneaky scouty things, just let the druid go alone, please.
I was thinking with my +5, okay, look, I was not counting on double nat ones. Come on, that is a fluke.
Nobody ever
I say
expects the
that.
Spanish Inquisition.
Okay, so I say that, but yesterday I rolled, because we're in another campaign that I'm part of, I rolled like 3 nat ones in the first hour.
Yeah, nat ones have been very common lately. On my Friday game, towards the end of it, somebody rolled 4 nat 1s on d20s out of in 7 rolls.
Yeah, for me it was like, I think out of 10 rolls total, I rolled 4 or 5 nat ones. It was insane.
So
I've only rolled 1 nat 20 in the last like
one
3
of the
sessions.
girls, one of the girls in my D&D girls group that I was at the last couple days, is creating an app that you can put your D&D your rolls in, and it will track like if your dice tend to lean like good or bad. It'll also track like campaigns or specific characters. Um, it's really interesting. She hasn't like
Hmm.
published it yet, but
It's interesting.
she's going to.
Um
When
you
she
know what?
publishes on a website, I'll post it.
I think I'm gonna roll physical dice this time. Hey! Good morning. If you're trying to talk, we can't hear you.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I was just
I
trying to
was.
make dinosaur noises.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they didn't come through.
Yeah.
Aw. That's a bummer.
I don't know
A
why
dinosaur noise.
I don't know why I'm so awake right now. Like I haven't had a drop of caffeine. I haven't had any nicotine. But I am like pumped and ready to die.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why.
It's
Well,
crazy because like
hopefully
30 minutes ago I was asleep.
you can make it up for me because I am tired and overstimulated after doing a sleepover with a bunch of very loud girls.
That sounds like a fucking nightmare.
It was really fun though, and we had so much food. It was great. But yes, it was overstimulating. All of us are very neurodivergent, but I am the quiet neurodivergent type, and they are the not
The nod.
the not. It's a good thing we were in like a proper house because the screaming, if we were in my apartment, I would have gotten probably the police called.
That's me every Thursday night. My brother's got to check on me. He's like, "Are you good, bro?" And I'm like, "No, I'm fine. I'm just watching Critical Role."
Nice. So I have something of an idea
Uh-oh. Did it hurt?
for Yes, it did very much. There was fire and smoke, and it was very long drawn up. Anyway, I had an idea. Um, instead of us trying to fight these guys as a massive group, I'm just thinking I message Istasra to dip out, and then just let them capture me.
Oh yeah,
That
no,
way we don't all die as a group.
no, for sure. We need to try to talk these guys down because
They're hot.
well, yes, but actually because they outnumber us and they look like they're fucking stronger than us. And
Well, they don't
have-
outnumber you.
There's 5
Sort
of them,
of.
isn't there?
Yeah, they sort of don't
Well-
outnumber you. Because there's technically 5 of you just don't know it yet.
Well,
What do you mean we don't know it yet?
because we have a new player, but we don't know that yet.
I know
so
that.
We need to try to be like, yo, this was a misunderstanding. Here's what's up.
So
Maybe we work together.
right now, all they for sure know about is me and Istastra, and only one of them knows, or only like 1 or 2 of them knows about Istastra. So-
Only 2 of them don't know about Astasra. Which,
Same diff.
yeah, I mean,
All of them know about
slightly
me.
different.
Right, but we're not
I
like leaving you there. So
I know Istastra can get out. So I'm thinking I send them a message to just get out. I'll be fine. And then I just let them capture me.
right, but then the thing is that they know that there's other people out there, and now they're on edge, and now they're looking for us, and now it's a fight.
They're
Like,
gonna be on
it's-
edge anyway.
we need to yes, and we need to diffuse that.
Me vanishing will just literally cause a whole nother fight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Now they're gonna start searching.
you both need to be caught, and we need to step out of the trees and be like, "Hey, yo, misunderstanding, hands up
Oh,
in the air."
I
Like
know.
that's
That
the
is
only
gonna
way
go-
that we get out of this without fighting and somebody.
Well, they don't know about you guys. We can pretend to be a duo.
But that's worse, buddy. That's worse because then what are the rest of us gonna do? What are the rest of us doing? Running away?
Plan.
Planning what?
I have
To
an
fight
idea.
3 on 5? Like
I have an idea of how to get out of it. I can use Mage Hand to pick locks, untie or undo traps and things like that.
respectfully,
I think-
Lorivor, with all of the love in my heart, your plan is what got us here in the first place.
Okay, it wasn't my
No,
plan
it
to
really was. It
sneak.
really was. It really was. So I think we're gonna do somebody else's plan this time to get you out of it. Also, you can't
I
be
think-
even having this conversation with us right now because you're literally a prisoner. So
I think we should definitely lie our asses off as much as we can to get out of this shit.
yes, this is talking our way out of this situation.
Mhm.
This is not a running and hiding and causing more trouble. This is a, oh, hey, yo, oops, we fucked up. Our bad. Let's chill. Because they fuck us up here. They're not even out of their armor yet. Like, they're ready to go. They have one of us. There's 2 of us hiding, and 1 of us is in the air, and 1 of us doesn't exist yet. So,
Yeah, what happened to what did we say to Bithy was doing? I'm sorry I had to leave early.
I
was
think
literally
you
gonna
said
throw up.
before that you wanted to be like following but at a distance. So I put you and Fane over here, like on the edge of the map. Yeah, hiding behind
Okay.
trees.
yeah, me and you are hiding. Istasara is kind of in the air because half of them know that she's there, so she could try to get away or she could surrender. I think she needs to surrender. And then
Yeah.
they've got Lorivor already, so it's really just the 2 of us, and then we don't even know about the new person yet. So
Potentially.
definitely remember
You
saying that
potentially
we
don't
should,
know.
you know, try to talk it out first when we first heard about the adventures.
So why did you try to sneak into their tent then? Why did you try to sneak into
Because
their
you
tent?
were all like, no, we have to kill them.
No, I don't think we were.
Well,
You
no,
definitely-
That was actually everyone's big thought was they have to die.
And I was the one going, hey, we should try to talk things out peacefully, you know? We could probably convince them to leave.
Sure. I don't remember. That was like 2 weeks ago. I don't remember how that shit went down. But
It was last week.
was it? See, I don't even know
Yes, it
where
was
I am.
definitely last week.
I don't even know where I am. Okay, look, whatever. It was a week ago. I don't fucking remember how that conversation went down. But now things are different. Now we are not fighting them.
All
now
right,
we know
all
that
right.
there's 5 of them, 4 of us, and 1.5 of us are captured. So
I have really good persuasion and deception, so I will try to talk my way out of this peacefully.
I'm sad that I'm like half a person here.
half because you're kind of like you could be captured or you could escape is what I meant. But you're kind of in the air. What is your persuasion and deception?
+7.
How the fuck is yours better than mine? Get wrecked.
So my persuasion and deception are both +7. I took expertise in both of those.
Oh, okay, that's how. I don't have expertise.
Yeah, rogues are just better at everything, I think. Rogues and bards.
Okay.
They're the skill monkeys for a reason.
All right, focus.
Skunky.
DM.
I will try to talk my way out of this.
Hang on, let that DM do the DM stuff. Set the scene.
Okay.
Where are we at?
Alright, so before we set the scene as to where we're at, can I get one of you to give me the recap?
Oh yeah, I gotta do that.
I think, Lorvar, you need to do this, because
Yeah.
All right.
you need that
Recap
most.
time. Recap time, baby. So, last time on Eberron to end all war. I always forget the name.
Oh, you got it.
That was it.
Cool. Last time. So we hired Orpheer officially to be our pilot. He quit his job, signed a contract with us. I believe it was 2 gold a day. We paid him in advance. Did some shopping around. Picked up a tiger contract, which was a little controversial. And then found out about a fun little dungeon. So we went to, what was his name? Sadian Boromar?
Sidon.
Sidon Boromar. He wants us to clear the dungeon, take care of the adventurers that the Dosk hired, and 3, to bring him a single magic item back. We can keep everything else just as long as we bring him a single magic item. Someone decides they want to try to scam him, but Astosra warns against it. Some secrets there with Sidon. But then we make our way back to the Deathgate Guild to get some more information. We learn the names of the adventurers, and that's about it. What they like a basic rundown of what they can do. We managed to make it there in about a day and a half and locate their camp. This is where things get hairy. Istosra and I decide that we're going to go scout out the camp at around sundown. Istosra turns into a spider, climbs up on top of a tent to look around. And I decide I'm going to cut a little peephole into the side of the tent to just look inside. But it goes horribly wrong as I roll double nat 1s and stumble into the giant tear in the tent. At which point, we left off with the bugbear sounding the alarm and pointing his weapons at me as I'm lying on the floor.
It's a
Oh,
comedy
and
of
half.
errors.
Yeah. 4 of the 6 of them, or 5 of them. No, 3 of the 5 are aware of Istosra as well, as he transformed
did
back
they-
into his human form. her human form. Yeah. So now we have to decide, how the hell are we gonna survive this? I'm not convinced that I'm going to, but I'll be damned if I don't try.
Oh no.
I'm just flabbergasted that things could go so wrong after I left.
Yep.
Yeah, it honestly wouldn't have gone that bad, because my idea was to try to sneakily find their food supply, poison it, and then get the hell out. You know, because I have the poison that we got off the assassin. So that way, when they ate, they took some damage, and then we could sneak attack them later in the night. That was the plan. And then I rolled a nat 1 on my stealth check. And then I used my inspiration to roll another nat 1.
Oh man.
Which
And it got real
seems
bad
to
real
be
quick,
the
so.
yeah, it seems to be the standard for me. Just every time I try to use inspiration or advantage, I end up rolling lower on the second roll.
Yes,
The
unfortunately,
RNG gods are not a fan.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Unfortunately,
RNG gods just hate.
about simplifying plans. I hope.
I might run upstairs and get my fancy die, because I'm downstairs on the couch right now. Because honestly, the rolls have been kind of screwing me lately on D&D Beyond.
Oh no.
D&D Beyond can be brutal.
Actually random rolls?
So here's the thing about randomly generated numbers, is they're not actually randomly generated.
They
They're
are
based on an
randomly
algorithm.
generated.
They're based on an algorithm. So while it seems random to our
Okay.
feeble human minds, they are not, in fact, random.
It's 2 lines of code, Lord. It's random.
Yeah, pick random number, display random number. But computers can never do truly random numbers. Because
But it's
of
it's
fact
more
that
random than you're rolling.
Yup,
Fair.
Well, that's the problem.
My die isn't loaded or anything.
No,
You know,
but
Well, no,
rolled
it doesn't have to be loaded. Here's the thing.
It's imperfect. It could have an air bubble in it, and
Oh yeah, it is.
like
I
Yeah.
can, if I'm rolling, I can consistently roll either around 20 or around 1. Like those 8 numbers on a die. If I am just picking up the die and rolling it myself. That's why I use a dice tower.
I need to get a
Because
dice tower.
how you hold the die and how you roll it, it's gonna roll this more or less the same amount every time. It's like throwing a knife.
Yeah.
Like you can learn how to do it, and that's why
yeah.
it's random when you do it on
I'm not
the
that
computer.
Yeah, I'm not that skilled.
how are we gonna get out of this situation?
Alright, so I think because I have the highest persuasion and deception, I'm gonna try to talk my way out of this. I'm just gonna
I don't think that's a good idea. I really don't think that's a good idea.
So
Well,
I'm not
either
gonna
way-
attack. I'm gonna try to talk
So-
him down from stabbing us in the face.
Yeah.
Either
On
way-
that note, sorry, what was that?
Remember the last thing I tried to do before we left?
No.
Yeah, you were you dropped your wild shape and then you were going to, on your turn in initiative, cast fog cloud.
Yup.
Oh,
Great.
But having said that, I need everyone to roll initiative. Everyone except for Eberron, because Eberron is not
Even
there
if
yet.
we're. But
Yeah, so even you guys over here who are like watching from a small distance, because just in case you guys like want to interfere, on your turn, you can just pass. You can just continue to hide. If you don't want to, you know.
I
21.
Do
Help.
I do have shield.
Why? What is that gonna do?
I mean, it helps me. I got a 12.
What? How is shield?
Well,
going to help?
if they take a swing at me, I can bring up shield because it's a reaction.
You're like
Seven.
you're like 12 steps ahead. Let's talk to them first.
13. I don't know if it's that far ahead. We're rolling initiative.
Yeah. I don't think y'all popping out of the woods with your hands up is a good idea.
Don't-
I think that's just gonna lead to us all getting captured.
I think we should wait and see if Lorivor can talk himself out of it. And if he can't, then we pop out of the woods and we make whatever choice seems the most beneficial at that time.
Yeah, if I can't, I'll send y'all a message.
Well, we're right here listening. Like, we'll know.
I still have alchemist fire. I could just set something ablaze and
Let's don't-
distract them and
let's-
we
Burn
could
the
keep
forest!
AFO.
No, let's don't burn the fucking forest down.
You know what? This is the one.
Really?
This is gonna be the one time I side with 10 feet.
Jesus Christ.
Side with what? All right, let's see if we can
My
do
kingdom
this.
for one good plan.
Alright, so we've got, let's see.
Fire is always a good
Sasra,
plan.
Fane,
No, it is
Bithy, and Lorivor. Astasra, you by far are first in initiative.
not. I gotta. Did you see my 14? I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the turn order?
Fane, you are, so it'll go Astasra, then to Bithy, then Fane, which a little odd because they're the ones that are like furthest away, but they're acting before everyone else.
Yeah, y'all aren't close enough to hear what's going on, I
And
think.
then
Yeah, we are.
Like, you might have heard the alarm raise, but
We're.
Like-
Don't worry. Let the DM do his thing.
Yeah.
I already know exactly what I'm gonna do.
yeah, so then it is Litrix. You'll see Dirk, Lorivor,
I might need to take a couple levels in rogue so I can sneak attack with my pistol at some point. That
yeah, I
seems
mean, it's just 2 levels. The problem
Yeah.
is sneak attack kind of sucks at low level.
See,
yeah.
that's where I
'Cause it's
disagree
just
with you.
one- Well, I mean, it's 1d6 of extra
Right.
damage.
Yeah. You know what? You
Yeah.
know what dual
And the
wielding
extra
scimitar
damage.
is? You know what Hunter's Mark is?
Yeah. Any extra damage at early levels is good. Like.
Fair. But
Hunter's
it's
Mark is
level
always
2.
considered good, and it never goes above a d6.
But Hunter's Mark also has like some extra utility built into it to like you can always track that thing.
Yeah. But I almost never see that actually used because people just kill the thing.
Yeah. It almost never actually gets utilized.
Like it's always used for just the extra damage, and it's always considered good. So
I don't know. We'll see what Astastra does.
I think
Astastra's first up.
the first point in time that a d6 gets started adding to damage with magic items is at like rare.
Really? Okay.
So a d6
I don't
is
know,
actually a
it's-
lot.
It's all based on your roll. You know, the max you can get is 6, the lowest you can get is 1. My average roll for
3.5.
that was like it was like 2, I think, my personal average roll.
Skill issue. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely not an RNG issue.
You should
The
have
nice
prayed.
thing
You
about
should have prayed to RNGesus better.
Yeah, the
Asked him to absolve
At-
you of your
at-
dice sins.
yeah at level 3 you get 2d6, so your lowest that you can possibly roll is 12. Or is 2. Is 2. Highest is 12.
Average is 7.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what are we doing?
So, the initiative order is Istasra, Tibithi, Fane, Litrix, Yultzi, Dirk, Lorivor, Dolvruk, and Ulthard. I know most of those names mean nothing to you, but they mean something to me, and that's important. Okay. So, Istasra, it is your turn. Tibithi is on deck. Istasra, I turn the time over to you.
Perfect. So fog cloud.
Where?
Oh god.
Now
Yeah,
no-
we're forced into the running now.
Now nobody can see anything. Now, why would you do that?
So 20-foot cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Let me.
Is that 20-foot cloud or 20-foot radius?
20-foot cube.
Or 20-foot
Or
cube, okay.
Is it radius? Is it? No, it's 20-foot radius.
Cube.
20-foot radius and
I am just barely covered by that.
Well, it depends on where he puts it. Being on the map?
yeah, no, I'm trying to plan out everything. So if I put it here, that'd be. Where's the measuring tool on this damn thing? I hate
Right click.
this site
Just hold
for this.
So, yeah, if
Just
you
hold
look
right
to the right, there'll be like a little... Well, it kind of looks like a plus and a ruler. If you those are your left and right clicks respectively, and you can assign them to whatever you want.
So 20-foot covers quite a bit if I ping it right there.
Oh yeah, if you do it like right here, that covers both of us and a decent amount of other enemies.
And the measure tool is slightly off because these squares are just slightly too big. It's a matter of pixels.
Fair. So, but right here actually looks like it's good enough for me.
Okay.
Covers me, covers a little bit of lower bar, covers some of the enemies, and it's enough for me to re-wild shape and climb up a tree.
Yeah. One, two, 4. Okay. So this whole area is fog clouded now. Okay, and then is that everything for you, Sastra?
Yeah, walk over to this tree. I'm gonna wild shape back into a spider, and I'm gonna climb up the little golden tree that just got covered in the fog cloud.
Can you wild shape as a bonus action? You're not a moon druid, are you?
No, I am not.
So it is an action to wild shape.
Fuck, you're right.
Okay, so you can walk over to the tree though.
And then I'm
Alright.
going to hide. I can still hide, right?
Hiding is an action as well, unless you have cunning action.
God damn it.
You can physically put yourself behind a tree and get some cover and hope they don't see you, but you can't mechanically hide.
Yeah. You are
You can also
obscured,
run.
but yeah. Okay, so Tibithi, it is your turn, and then Fane. Tibithi, go ahead.
I want to hold my action just to see what the hell they're doing. Hold an action.
Yeah. So when you hold an action, you hold an action for a trigger. Let me
Okay.
pause your time while I explain it. So you'll say like, oh, I'm holding this in case this, or like I'm gonna hold my attack for when they come into range if you don't have full arm master or something like that. or I'm gonna cast this spell if they do that, so on and so forth.
Okay.
Or I'm just gonna hold my action until after, this person's turn, and then I'll take my action. It's something you can do as well.
Okay. I will hold my action until after Lorivor's turn.
Okay. Then Fane, that makes it your turn, and then Litrix. Fane, go ahead.
I mean, what even can I do? The time for talking is, I guess, probably now done because a fog cloud was cast. Lorvor is probably going to get into a fight, so I guess I will wait for that. How far away am I? I don't even know what I'm holding. 40 feet away from the cloud. I can't see, so I can't even do anything. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to pass. I can't do anything.
Alright. Then it is Litrix, then Yultzi, then Dirk, then Lorivor. Litrix is going to run up, he's going to shout out, he's going to be like, Dirk, where is he? And Dirk's going to shout back, I've got one in front of me. I don't know where this fog came from. And then Ulthard over here is going to communicate. He's like, he was behind this other tent. So Litrix is going to run around here and hold his action for if he sees somebody. Ready his crossbow. Yultzi is next, I believe. Yes. Does not have the right spell for that. Okay. Yultzi is going to kind of slowly wander forward, like bumping into things through the fog cloud. And have a different spell prepared. Or if somebody comes within 5 feet so she can see them. Yeah, this fog cloud actually really kind of threw a wrench in things. Dirk, however, can still see Lorivor because they're close enough to each other.
It's right on top of me, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, Dirk, it is Dirk's turn and then Lorivor. Dirk is going to grab a knife. Or not grab a knife, he's going to grab a bottle and he's going to apply what you can tell is poison to the tip of his rapier.
Oh, that's not good.
And he's going
Oh,
to
this guy's
lean
a
down,
rogue.
keeping
Cool.
you at the end of his blade. And he'll say, tell your spellcaster to call it off. Tell me, how many of you are there?
Can I respond on his turn?
Yeah, you can respond.
Just the two. We're just scouting. We didn't mean for this to happen. We're hired to scout.
Give me a deception
That's
check.
it. Okay.
Please do better than your last check.
I literally
That's a
need you to
20.
not.
Okay.
That's a 20.
Hmm.
+7 for the win, man. See,
Then
my
he's
stealth
gonna-
is only a +5.
He's gonna yell out, "They number 2! Restrain the other! Restrain the other!" And that's it for his turn.
Like fucking shaking.
Lorvor, it is your turn, and then Dolvik.
Okay.
These guys are gonna fuck us up if we fight. They're tough. Oh my god. I'm so stressed.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. On my turn, I'm gonna say, look, let us leave peacefully. I don't have control over it. I have no communication with my spellcaster. Alright, I'm not a spellcaster. He did this without my knowledge. We were just hired to inform on you. We'll keep that to ourselves. You guys are much stronger than us. That's all the information I have. We don't know who hired us. Just let me go, and I will not turn in my information.
Give me a persuasion check.
You're saying too much.
That's a 25.
That's a 25. He says, you know, I get it. Sometimes they do stuff that I don't want either. But it's part of working as a team. Listen, I'm just gonna I'm gonna tie you up. You're a liability, so I'm gonna tie you up. We're gonna ask you some questions. We're gonna grab your friend there.
I'm gonna fuck up. You're gonna have to roll
Alright.
so much deception. You're gonna fuck up eventually.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping I can just roll. Yeah, probably.
Oh my
This
god.
feels like the train incident all over again.
It does.
Except this time
know-
it's me making all the rolls and not Astastra.
I was gonna say instead this time it's a fog cloud instead of a fairy fire.
Do I have to fucking touch for... Jeez, did I take... distant... I did. Can I get close enough... Can I get close enough to cast... guidance on him from 30 feet? Will they notice that? Oh my god.
Okay, so 30 feet away from Lorvor is like right here. You cannot get there stealthily. You could get there. You could get there. You cannot get there stealthily.
I can't get...
Look, we're.
I can't get right here behind the street.
So when moving stealthily, you move at half speed.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Okay, so
I
just
can
wait. If we just wait till the combat's over.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. I swear.
Look,
I'm
I
30
have no options here.
Ah. There were so many options. This is
What
D&D. There are endless options.
If I try to get up and run, he's just gonna opportunity
Well,
attack
now
me.
you
As soon as
don't have
I
any
go-
options.
As soon as I stop being prone, he's gonna swing at me.
And now you don't have. Okay, just do what he says. Answer his fucking questions as much. Oh my god, I'm stressing out.
That's the plan. It's the plan. It's the plan.
Lord, if you get killed, we're leaving. Ethan and I are gonna leave.
That's fair. I don't think they're gonna kill me. I hope
Oh
they
my
don't
God.
kill me.
Well,
Same.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
All right, I'm not. I'm.
Don't worry, I'll
literally-
start
my
re-rolling a
hands-
character.
I
my hands
I
are
believe in
shaking.
you. I believe in you, Lormor. You can do it. Do the
Hey,
thing.
it's better than a TPK. It's better than a TPK.
I believe that you
I
will
agree.
not die. I do not
I'll-
believe that you will come out of this unscathed.
Oh my god.
I
you're gonna be
will
so
I will
escaped.
take the bullet. I will take the bullet for the team, given that this was my mistake.
There'll be so much scathing happening. If they don't scathe you, I'm gonna scathe you.
Okay. Then that
Honestly,
makes
you're
it.
the best for it.
That makes it
this
Dolvik,
with
then
all the
Ulthard, and then back to the top of initiative.
I say this with all the love in my heart. Do not be mistaken, but I will kill you.
um,
Oh my god.
I don't
Dolvik
want
is
to die
going
anymore than
to.
anyone else.
run forward. He's going to be kind of tracing the edge of this tent. And he is going to cast a grease towards the edge of this.
Thank God I'm not staying on the ground.
Just greasy.
You are still on the ground. You haven't transformed yet. Now, just because you're caught in the grease doesn't mean that he won't necessarily know that you're caught in the grease. But you do need to make a
It's a dex saving throw, right?
dex save, yeah.
Greasy spider boy. Girl.
You don't have to go through it. You can go towards this direction and avoid it.
Well, he's already like barely like in the area.
Oh, okay.
He's like on the edge. He was just blocking off the exit in case.
Grease.
Fuck. A 9?
9? Okay, you fall prone.
Oh my gosh.
Now, again, they don't necessarily know exactly where you are. You're still like in the fog somewhere.
But did they hear it?
You know, I'll give them a perception check. Oh, the guy who comes next absolutely did not. He's going to blindly charge this way. I'm gonna give him another perception check as he potentially runs past you. He fails. He's gonna run over here. Is he gonna slip? He is gonna slip and fall right next to you. So yeah, you hear the loud thumping of footprints as this very large statured half-orc charges directly towards you. You hear the footsteps slamming on the dirt, and then one slams like right next to your face as he steps over you and continues running past just to slip and fall like 5 feet from you. You can see like his outline in the thick fog.
God. I have a 15 passive perception. I feel like Fang
Stab him.
can hear
Stab him.
all of this slipping and falling happening, and he's struggling not to laugh right now. Because he knows what's happening in this fog, and this is hilarious.
Forgot I only have a 13 passive.
Okay, back to the top. Istasra, it is your turn. Then, wait, Tabithy. Before we go back to the top, Tabithy, Lordavor's turn passed, and you held your action. Did you want to use it?
Or
No.
what?
No,
Yeah.
I'll pass.
I think we're just.
Okay.
We're chilling. We're chilling until
observers.
something
Yeah.
makes
And Fane and Tabithy, this little like extension here is like the grease that sticks out of the fog, so you know that you can see the
Yeah.
grease here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could throw an alchemist fire on that, but
Do not.
then it's not thrown.
No, don't. We don't
So.
know who's in that grease. It might set our people on fire.
I
Alright.
mean, casualties of war?
No!
Not. I'm kidding. She would not say that. That's so not her.
I need them to make money.
I need them to make money.
That should go in quotes.
Oh.
I'm already forming a plan for how this dialogue is gonna go, and it involves less lying.
Your
It involves
plans are
less
so
lying.
bad every time.
We'll see what happens. But regardless of the fact, it's my turn now.
God, I forgot that you can literally just straight up do barrelmancy in D&D.
Oh my god,
What
it
the hell is
hurts.
barrelmancy?
It's a Baldur's Gate thing.
Oh,
Where you just take explosive barrels and you stack them next to your enemies by abusing the turn-based system, and then blow them all up.
wow. That actually sounds really fun.
It's a really good way to
It's my I tend to save about 20 barrels for the final boss. I've never seen it second phase.
Man, I was trying to do it straight, and that shit's hard. Like, the fuck?
I haven't played Baldur's Gate, so I don't know.
Anyways,
You're crazy.
Okay, is it Stossro's
it's Astasra's turn and then Tabithy. Astasra, I turn the time over to you.
Okay. So I'm going to very slowly stand up.
Okay.
Try not to alert this guy. Which I'm pretty sure he's dazed right now since he just landed on his face or something or other.
Yeah, and everything to the right is grease. But everything to your left is not.
Which is absolutely fine, because I'm just going to wild shape into a spider and crawl up this tree that I'm right next to.
Okay. I'll just move you like right there. That's technically more on a square.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, I just couldn't tell with the
Yeah.
fog.
Well, that's where the tree is
We
too.
could, like-
So, you know.
We could like hollow out the center of the fog bank so we can still see.
No, because you can't
Just
see.
leave like the edge. Well, I mean like the terrain.
But either way, I am now up
Anyway.
a tree
Nice.
approximately 20 feet in the air.
As a spider?
Yep, as a spider.
Dope.
I'll hollow out the grease.
They'll never see
Works.
My turn.
Yes. Tabithy, and then Fane is on deck. Tabithy, go ahead.
Timothy is going to turn to Fane and be like, hold out the alchemist fire and point to the grease.
He just like shakes his head and does like the hand neck chop motion, like no.
She'll just like frown and put it back and then pass her. Oh wait, no, she'll pull out her pistol and point it towards the fog cloud, and if she sees an enemy come within range, she'll shoot them.
We haven't overfighted yet.
Oh, then never mind. I'll just pass. It's
Hang on,
fine.
just
We'll pass.
hold it though. Hold that though. If you hear fighting,
I'll hold it.
if you hear fighting
Yeah.
sounds and then you see
Yeah, if we hear fighting sounds and then I see somebody come through the fog or something, then I'll shoot them.
there you go.
What is defined as a fighting sound?
Swords clashing, grunting, pain sounds, fighting sounds.
Yeah.
You hear from Ulthard, my leg! Oh! Stick up my ass!
Specifically
Okay.
fighting sounds coming from Lormar or Astasra.
Okay.
Funny thing is, you guys might end up seeing this guy coming through the back of the fog cloud thinking
Yeah.
that I'm running.
Yeah.
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 Alright, then Fane, it is your turn, and then Litrix. Fane, go ahead.
I'm gonna kinda. I mean, fucks. I'm not gonna like mechanically stealth or anything. Well, I guess I could. I'm only moving that far. Kind of get some cover behind this tree here. Whatever. Can I see this?
You can, yeah.
Okay, and then also some part of this guy.
Yeah, you can see, like, his foot sticking out. Well, maybe. There's a tree in your way.
Well, yeah, those trees are pretty thick. Okay, so at least I could see this guy then. Here, Litrix. Alright, fuck. I really don't want to fight these people.
Then don't. Just hang out.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out. I'm just gonna wait and see if we can diffuse this shit.
Okay. That makes it Litrix, Yultzy, and Dirk. Litrix is going to
Forgot to roll.
run over here, and he is going to search. So he's going to take an action to make a perception check. I do need Tabithy and Fane to give me a stealth check.
12.
12?
Oh Jesus. 5.
Great. Super.
I'm
excellent.
small though. I should have advantage.
So I will give you advantage because you're in like the dense underbrush. Fane, is there anything you wanted to add to that?
Probably yes. Let me.
11.
Let me go ahead and drop 2d4 into that as well. What did I say it was 12?
2d4? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, for my favored by the gods.
Right. Yes.
Oh, no wait, that's not it. That wasn't a saving throw, was it? That was just a stealth.
No, that was a
check.
stealth
It
check.
wasn't applied to a check, so never mind. I can't add that.
Ooh.
So I don't got nothing. What I can be adding to this?
Okay, so Lorvar, right after you say it's just the two of us, you hear
Oh god.
Yeah, that's what
you
I
hear
applied.
the clanking of the clanking of his armor as he runs past, and you hear, "There's 2 more of them over here."
God damn it.
I mean, Timothy, do you trigger that action or no? I'll let you choose.
Oh, please
Please
don't.
don't.
I think I can still talk my way out of this.
Okay, I
Do it,
won't.
do
I
it,
won't.
do it,
I
do it,
won't.
do it, do it.
No. No, I know.
I think I can still talk my way out of this.
I won't. I won't. But I
They
am
will
gonna
come.
hide my gun.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Okay.
tell him that there were only 2 of us in the camp.
No,
That was my
don't-
plan from the
no,
get-go.
That's not gonna help you here anymore.
No. Stop talking.
They already caught you in a lie, so I'm sorry to say, but I wouldn't even believe you at this point.
A high plus in like deception does not help you if you don't come up with a good lie.
If they question that, I will tell them that that y'all probably assumed that we ran away because we have a tendency to do that, and then I will roll a deception check, and I will hopefully pass it.
Okay.
And I'll help by looking limpy and little.
Yeah, they
You'll
probably thought that we
see-
just ran away and abandoned them. Honestly, we have a tendency to do that.
My plan was to say that we brought along 2 others to protect our stuff
That's
from
well,
raiders.
they already caught you in a lie, so now they know that you're a liar.
Yeah, they just
Don't lie
They're
anymore.
not gonna believe anything else.
Yeah.
You gotta throw them off. Only be
My
a truther.
bad.
They'll never believe you.
Just literally the
Fuck,
best. No, the best way to get through this is to be like, "Oops, my bad." I mean, come on. Did you really think I was gonna tell you the truth the first time? Obviously,
Okay.
you caught us. You're so much
So-
better than us.
real quick,
and it's flatter.
guys.
Yeah.
Once we get to the top of initiative, I'll give us a minute to roleplay. Let's get through this round of initiative real quick.
Please,
Sorry.
guys.
So Yulty, Yulty is gonna run over, use her action to help Ulthard stand up. She's gonna be like, "You idiot! Be careful. Go get the other 2 or something. I'll look over here." And then Dirk, it's Dirk's turn. Oh no, it's Litrix, Yulty, Dirk. Yeah, it's Dirk's turn. He's gonna look down at Lorvor and he's gonna get real close. Only 2.
We're only supposed to be 2 here.
It's technically not a lie. Give me a persuasion check.
Skin of your teeth.
That's a 21.
Oh my god.
Look, the other two were supposed to be protecting our stuff at the ship.
Oh my god.
They weren't part of this.
You didn't have to add
They
on
weren't
to it. Now
supposed
you're
to be.
lying.
You weren't supposed to say that.
I see.
Well, they were.
So you've got
We
a
thought-
ship.
We ought.
Left it at that.
We thought they stayed with at the camp with the stuff.
Got a ship? How did I miss a ship
I
coming
didn't
in?
teach you how to lie. You just leave it at that. He was satisfied at that. You leave it at that. You don't add on extra information.
All right. Listen,
Like that we have a ship.
I'm gonna be very clear with you. You're in a bad position right now. I need you to roll over and just let me tie you up.
On his turn, can I just like reach out my hand and drop my knife?
Yeah, you can drop your knife.
Yeah. I'm just gonna toss the knife off to the side, just a little bit out of reach.
Okay. Then he's going to try to tie you up with some rope. Are you going to let him, or is this going to be a check?
Are you thinking about it?
I'm gonna let him.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna try to get out of it
Then-
later.
You are
What is
currently
with my
restrained.
dress? Do not try to get out of it. Oh my god. You're gonna
If
give me
things
fucking
go
aneurysm.
sour, I'm gonna try to get out of it later.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, so he'll finish restraining you. That'll be it. That'll be it for his turn. And then Lormor, that makes it your turn. And then Dolvrook and
Okay.
Ulthard.
What a heart attack. Only 36.
I'm gonna use message.
have to point.
And- Oh, I have to point?
Yeah, you point at a creature within
that's
range.
right. So, I can still point with my hands bound.
But do you know where he
Right.
is?
Front.
Well, I'm not pointing at Astastra. Tabithy hasn't moved, and I'm
You don't know where
assuming I
Tabithy
knew where
is. You
Tabithy
don't-
was.
You didn't know
I
that
don't?
they were following you.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Then I'm not gonna do that.
How's your time for about 5
I guess I'm
seconds?
just gonna sit there. Yeah.
Okay.
Every gray hair on my head is your fault.
To be fair, half of those are Staster's fault from the last time.
Okay, Dolvrook, as he's coming around the back of the tent, as he's like feeling around the tent to help him navigate through the fog, he's gonna be like, "Dirk, you need help?" And Dirk will be like, "No, I've got this one. Find the others." So he'll step out to join Litrix, and he'll brandish a trident. Now that he's out of the fog, you guys can see him. He's got that kind of copper, or bronze, half plate armor. He's about 6'7", so he's a very tall hobgoblin.
Hello.
He's like, Litrix, where are they?
Is he gonna tie me up?
He might. And Litrix will point out your locations. So he will run up here. That's as far as he can run. Actually, I think that's as far as he can run. And he'll say, "Surrender!" And he'll pop up the trident into a throwing stance. And that'll be it for him.
Timothy just looks at Fane like, "What are we doing? What's going on?"
He puts his hands up in that supplicant gesture of, don't shoot. And we'll step out from behind the tree on his turn.
Timothy follows.
Ulthard is is gonna stand up and run out, and he's gonna look around. He's gonna be like, "Where are they?" He is searching. He doesn't see you, Timothy or Fane. he's just like got you. You watch as he pulls out his Did I mention what weapon he had before?
No.
Okay.
I might as well enjoy myself a little bit.
I'll say he pulls a great axe off his back, and you watch as he turns to look around as it shifts and kind of shrinks down into a heavy warhammer. As he starts to search, but he doesn't seem to be able to like see anyone. He's looking around, trying to find this mysterious second person who's behind him on a tree. And back to the top of initiative. Now I'll give you guys a minute to roleplay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just look at Timothy and just shake my head and just, like I said, put my hands up and don't fight. Just we can still salvage this. I think.
Since she doesn't have Meep with her here, I wonder if Meep is back at the campsite or hidden.
Can be. I just forgot to put Meep on the board. But yeah, Meep can be back at the campsite if you want.
Or hidden. I just
Or
don't want
hidden.
to have him. Yeah.
And he'll kind of
Okay.
call out also a little bit to whomever is approaching. I'm a mage. I heal. I've got 2 daggers and a stick, and he puts them all on the ground. I'm not a threat.
Okay. So Istasra, we're going to top of the initiative. It'll be Istasra, then Tabithi, then Fane. Istasra, go ahead.
Okay. So
You can kind of hear all this going around you. You can't see it though, because you're fog cloud.
yeah. So I'm just going to I'm going to stealth. And how tall are these trees?
10 to 20 feet.
So I'm already near the top of the tree as it is anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and stealth. Is that would that be with advantage since I'm hidden in the top of a tree in a fog cloud?
So you'll just take the hide action, and then you'll make a stealth check only when people like would have the opportunity to see you.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd be impressed if they literally could find a tiny spider in a 20-foot tall tree.
Unless they can like sense.
Well, they've kind of picked up that you're either a teleporter or a shape changer. By the way, you just kind of appeared off the back of their tent. But
I'd still be impressed if they managed to find me.
True.
Like, imagine
He could have been He could have just been invisible.
Like, just imagine being the one motherfucker capable of spotting a tiny spider in a 20-foot tall tree. That looks pretty thick to me. I don't know if they're actually thick, but on the map they look fucking thick.
I think you'd have difficulty spotting a bird if you were looking for it in that tree.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, either way, my turn is spent hiding in the top of a tree. I have no intention of showing myself.
Okay. Tabithi. And then Fane's on deck.
Timothy will sigh. She'll tell Meep to hide and find her when everyone else falls asleep. So very clear instructions. And then she will put her hands up like Fane and be like, "You got us. Goody on you."
Stressed. Ugh. I need a drink.
I'm
I
just
gotta
the
go to
party
work
mascot.
in like 2 hours.
Yeah. So let me.
Speaking of the party mascot, where is Kebble?
Yeah, where's
Kebble's back
Kebble?
at the
Oh my God.
ship.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Kebble's. That's all that matters.
So I'm gonna give you guys a first person look
He is the
at the
heart of
campsite. And this is the tree that you're currently climbed up in.
Oh, fancy.
Oh, that's cool.
And then this is the tent that Lorivor is in.
It's a really small tent.
It's that's 10 by 10.
Is it real? What the hell?
Did someone just upload like an image or something, or what?
Oh no,
Oh, no, it's
I was
live.
streaming in the Discord.
Oh, I didn't notice this. This is
Actually,
interesting.
really sick.
Yeah, those look some fairly thick trees, especially near the tops of each of them. Actually,
Mhm.
Dang. Oh, whoa.
okay, this is
Right.
sick.
Yeah.
So it's
So that's where you guys are.
Yoltzi next.
Yes. Let me just stop streaming. And quit out of that. But yes, it is Litrix, then Yultzi, then Dirk. So Tabitha, you said you or sorry, no. What did Fane do? I think Tabitha surrendered. It's Fane then Litrix.
Fane surrendered.
Fane also surrendered.
Okay.
And I told Meep to hide and then find me when everyone fell asleep.
Okay. And did you like move at all?
No, I like walked out of where I was hiding,
Okay.
essentially.
Then Litrix will come up. Will come up to you. He'll inspect you for a minute. He'll be like, no, too small. Only daggers. Anyways, hands in the air.
Oh, it's another kobold.
It's a lizard folk. Lizard folk. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. He's gonna reach to his bag and pull off his thing of rope, his 50-foot roll of rope, and he's gonna like start tying your hands above your head instead of behind your back.
Okay.
I mean,
then they'll just
mechanically,
be,
like a terrible idea, but
in
okay.
front of her when she puts them down.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's helpful.
Okay.
She's not gonna say anything.
He's got like as you look at him up close, he's got pretty decent armor. He's pretty heavily armored. He's got like splint mail and a shield. He's got a mace hanging on his belt.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll tie up your hands and then like grab the other end of the rope to start leading you back to camp on his next turn. Have you all
It's gonna look
surrendered?
as pathetic as possible.
Except for Astastra, who's hidden.
Okay. Then I'm gonna pop us out of initiative if that's okay with everyone, and so we can just kind of run through it a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Okay. So Dulvruk will come up and tie Fane's hands behind his back. Pick up his stuff off the ground and stick it in his bag of holding. grease will eventually disappear as they lead you back into camp, and eventually the fog cloud will also time out. The whole time, Ultherd and Yultzi are like scouring this area of the forest looking for the Statra, thinking that he must have gone this way.
They don't know that one of us wasn't the one Lorvor mentioned. Maybe there's only 3 of us.
That's technically true. Except for the fact that 2 of them, like, saw his face. But...
Yeah.
Her face, but yeah.
her face. You're right. You're right.
I'm not the only one that fucks that up. Okay.
Okay.
It's
So-
the questioning and my persuasion.
They get you guys... You guys gathered up, you've surrendered, and they bring you into to their camp. It is quite cold, so the heat from their fire is a welcome feeling. I believe the... Let me check timekeeping.
It should be like early night.
Yeah, it's effectively like February, so it's pretty cold. It's pretty chilly. In the sun's gone down by now. By the time that Yultzi and Ultherd come back, they're like, we couldn't find anyone else. And they're like, all right, well, now that you're here, let's get to the questioning.
Sure. Shoot.
Dirk will step back just a little bit. You'll see, will walk up and kind of observe you all one by one, and she'll say, which one of you is the party leader?
I don't really have a leader.
Yeah, we're sort of sort of all the leaders, I think.
Yeah, kind of a democracy.
Democracies have leaders.
Yeah, that's
Not necessarily. We all
No,
just
that's the
vote on
point of the system of government. Anyways.
I mean, not necessarily. I mean, a democracy, you vote on everything. Anyway, this is not productive. We don't have a leader.
Fine. Who are you? First.
Well, Lorvor. Nice to meet you. You are...
And you? She'll ignore your question and turn to Fane.
Pain Sluvia Scintillis. A pleasure.
I see. And the small one?
Tabithy?
Iffy. What is your business here?
We
In
were
our
hired-
camp, hundreds of miles from civilization.
We were hired to scout the dungeon. We saw your camp as we were coming in. Figured we'd investigate. See what's up, see what you knew. It was intended to be a scouting mission.
Oh, more adventurers. Okay, well, I'm sorry you made the trip, but yeah, we already accepted that job, so you're gonna have to go back. Or did you said they had a ship, right? And he goes, yeah, that's what the Lorvor said.
No, I'm like biting my tongue so hard right now because like, I feel like we need to just tell them the truth because I feel
Well,
like
I don't know. It's
we
not
need
technically our ship. We hired an airship to take us out here.
that's what I was talking about. But
Yeah, but that means you've got a way to get back, so we don't have to feel so bad about sending you packing.
True,
Yep.
but
We'll just.
if I might propose an alternate solution, since it seems like we're all here to do the same thing, we could tackle the dungeon as a large group, make it easier, split the profits. Our employer
We
only
can.
wants a magic item. And, as a gesture of goodwill, if you untie me, I'll fix that hole in your tent that I put there. I know some minor magic, mending. Really, that's about it.
Goldrick is gonna look down at you and say, "Nah, I think we can do that." Lutrix, you're right there. Can you? Lutrix will nod. He's like, "All right." And he'll start to head back. To Biffy, Lorvor, and Fane, do any of you want to make a religion check?
I don't think my religion's all that good. I
18.
get a
I
plus
have a
3.
+4.
Okay.
That's an 8.
15?
Okay. So Fane and Tabithy, you see as he's walking over, he's got holy symbols kind of engraved into some of his equipment, and he has a necklace around his neck that has the symbol of Onatar, the god of the god of the forge. He's part of the sovereign host.
Lutrix does?
Yeah,
Okay.
he will walk back and he'll mend it up himself.
Right.
Hmm. I don't know. You'll see, Goldrook. You guys got an opinion? You guys do the thinking. And they'll look at each other. You'll two will come over to Dolfrook, and they'll conversate in lower terms. Loravor, can you give me a persuasion check with disadvantage?
Right.
That's a really good start.
First one. What was this persuasion check for?
For the offer that you gave to them.
Hmm.
To do the dungeon together.
Mm-hmm.
Should I burn my inspiration? Because I got a 10 on the second one.
Not for this.
Okay.
Okay.
Do it if you want to. Don't let me tell you how to do it. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I
Do it
figured
if
I'd ask the group because we could tackle the dungeon together, and
Well, we
then
have to get into
just
it first is the problem, though. And right now they also want to get into it, and they're not going to let us go in at the same time. So
Yeah, they discuss and they're like, Doldruk is gonna be like, you know, I mean, we took this job for the money and the magic items. Splitting it more ways I mean, we can handle it ourselves. We don't need the help.
Look,
Fair. Figured I'd make the offer as one professional to another.
Fane speaks up and he says, you know, I can't in good conscience.
Oh God, no! Don't lie.
Yes,
Don't break the lie. They're gonna let us go.
I know they're going to let us go either way. Relax.
Not if they know
Clearly.
we're here to kill them.
Relax. Clearly, you outnumber us. You overpower us.
Oh,
We can't do anything. Nor would we try, I think, at this point. We respect you as fellow adventurers. And I don't want the lot of you to die. Shut up. So I'm going to tell you, as far as I'm concerned, it's over for us. We're not going to do it. But we were sent here to kill you. And when we don't do it, they're going to send somebody else to do it instead. So this is a warning. There is a price out on you. It's not going to be one that we're claiming today, clearly. But the next group might fare better than we did.
Yeah, they probably won't cheap out so much. Next
Death
time.
cult. Yeah, they really did. They cheaped out and they went for the bargain bin adventurers with us. I promise you that. And clearly, as you can see, they got what they paid for. Next time, I think they'll try a little bit harder.
Third will loom menacingly over you. His bulky arms crossed across his chest as he stares down at you.
Oh, please, you could snap me like a twig. We all know it. You don't have to pretend like you're threatening. I'm already tied up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's good information. I'm glad you told us.
You're very welcome.
oh God.
It's kind to us not slaughtering us immediately. Thought it was only fair that we warn you that someone else is going to try harder next time.
You'll see. We'll look at you and she'll be like, "You're very cooperative. Thank you. A good trait. Now, who is your employer?"
Oh, don't tell them that. Say it was anonymous.
The person who wanted you to...
Oh, I can't remember the name of the person that sent us here.
It was
Yeah, me neither.
it was anonymous. It was a message board on the Death's Gate Guild. Done via letters.
Sure.
I
I
assume
don't
it
know.
was
I don't know
someone
whether
big and
to have you
powerful.
make a persuasion or deception check, because you do know, but it also technically
Oh,
was
we
anonymous
do.
on that board.
No,
I'll-
I want to tell them. I just can't remember the fucking name of the.
It's a really bad idea to tell them that guy will track us down and kill us.
Well, I mean, their employers are not like pushovers either, so.
Yeah, I know. It's like.
Yeah, but we can persuade them to keep quiet about us. Plus, we already pissed off their employers. They're the Dosk.
Yeah.
Or we
I've
could
got.
just-
Okay. I'll.
I don't want to tangle with a second.
Redemption arc?
Well.
I don't want to tangle with a second group of underworld criminals.
I believe
Especially-
in you guys.
Are you
Given that
having
we
this
know
conversation
this
real quick?
No.
Okay.
Well, it was.
All
the
right,
Death
deception or
Gate-
persuasion?
it was the Death Gate-
Choose. I'll let you choose.
It was
I
the
have
Death
exactly the
Gate-
same modifier for both, so
What are you?
we'll go persuasion. No, deception.
What are you persuading them? I'm the one talking to.
It's a 19.
Well, he piped up. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways.
Yeah, I piped up saying we didn't know it was anonymous on the Death's Gate Guild.
So, sorry, Fane,
I
what were you?
wanna-
That's. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
I'm not
so
lying.
19.
Yeah,
Okay. Hmm.
we're good. We're good.
Dirk will
from the Destiny Guild.
Dirk will roll his eyes. He'll be like, "That's annoying. You know, you'd think after the first time it happened, they'd stop double booking. Wait, no. Not double booking.
That's good. Thank you.
This is a different request. Hold on. Because they said you were sent to get us.
Well, we were sent to do the dungeon. That was the primary objective.
And take you out along the way because you were also here.
Technically, we weren't hired to kill you. It was dissuade you from turning in the quest.
But knowing
Something about them
adventurers-
having beef with the Dosk.
Yeah, yes, but knowing adventurers being adventurers. I mean, honestly, could we
It
have
was
walked up to
heavily
you-
implied.
Yeah, could we have walked up to you and persuaded you to just not do this? Like, honestly.
Now, we could persuade you
No. I mean, you're
to
right.
change employers.
Exactly. See, it would've-
We could we persuade you to change employers? Then we would have at least accomplished part of the mission.
Let's see.
We understand you're working for the DOS. I can give you the contact for our employer. The only thing they want is a single magic item out of the dungeon. That's it. You can keep everything else. I don't know how much you're getting paid to clear this dungeon.
What about we just go and let them do the dungeon by themselves and say, fuck it.
I mean, yeah, but also they're working for the Dask, and I really
Yeah.
want to do the dungeon.
I'm trying.
Fair.
Look, just let us come with you. I'll help keep you alive. We just need one bloody magic item. I just want to go in the dungeon. Come on.
Well, we do also need them to not report to the DOSC as per our mission request.
Yeah, well, obviously, but we can warm their hearts to us along the way while we're doing the dungeon together. Come on, work with me here, Loravar.
I'm
Dirk will,
trying.
Peek around the. We'll peek around. He'll kind of lean
Work
against.
to us while we're doing the dungeon together.
Not lean against this tent, but he'll stand next to this tent and he'll say, "And what's so wrong about the Dosk? I mean,
Something about.
well, I
world
mean, I know
ending.
they've got a, a bit of a reputation, but at least they're not racists."
You know, that is fair.
Well, I couldn't join the DOSC.
Why not?
As far as I was told, it was only some more of the quote-unquote monstrous races. They don't like me
Gulverick.
much.
Gulverick will be like, "No, it's definitely not only the monstrous races. It just happens to end up as most of the monstrous races because of, you know,
Look, I've gotten
it's
word
like a
from-
societal, generational thing where the monstrous races tend to live in poverty, and then, there's a lot of segregation against, like us, for example. We have a hard time even getting jobs as adventurers. I mean, nobody wants to. She talks to snakes. I'm a hobgoblin. He's a bugbear. He's a lizard folk.
Look, in my dealings with the DOSC, their reputation is more than earned.
Just stop it. No, those are awful reasons. Are we
I've not had a good experience with the DOSC besides you guys. Alright? It's always been a shoot first, ask questions later attitude.
Well, I mean, we have been kind of killing them.
Well, that's why we didn't just walk up to your camp in the first place.
So,
You
It's been
didn't walk
shoot
up to our
first,
tent?
ask questions later. Slavery. We rescued a group of 12 forced laborers from a DOSC encampment after they kidnapped a child.
yeah, that's true. We did do
That was the DOSC.
Oh yeah, that doesn't sound too out of character.
Yeah, that's why we have a problem with the DOSC. They forced another race that has also been widely discriminated against. I forget what they're called.
Warforged?
Yeah, the Warforged. Widely discriminated against. They forced another race into slavery
Yeah, they did
and
that.
kidnapped a 10-year-old, who had done nothing wrong to anyone.
Who's 10-year-old?
Some guild leaders,
Oh,
in order to secure secret passage out of the city for the item that they were forcing the Warforged to dig for. Now, I see individuals, not groups, but as a group, that's what I know the DOSC for. We went in and saved those Warforged.
They're gonna kill us. They're gonna kill us right here and now. We had it, and then you started hopping up at the door.
Look, I don't have a problem with you guys as individuals. If you want to continue reporting to them, fine. But I would recommend reporting back to our employer instead. You'll get a much better deal.
well, you'll see. We'll say. That depends. Who is your employer?
Like I said, I don't know. All I have is
Then how
a letter.
could we possibly report to your employer if you don't even know who it is?
We can give you the
Let me give you a
address.
hint. If they don't want their... If you don't even know who you're working for, you probably shouldn't speak on who other people are.
Ah, you've got me there.
That's fair.
You've
There are
got me
far worse people in this world.
Also,
there.
not
Fair.
wrong.
I just have a problem with slavery. Really sours my tongue.
Before this hole is dug any deeper, are we gonna work together on this dungeon? Are you gonna kill us? Or are we gonna go separate ways? What's going on here? Because honestly, at this point, I feel like we're just edging ourselves, and I need to just finish already. Like, let's go.
I want to go home.
If you let us go, we'll leave you alone.
Oh, no, absolutely. I consider you our allies, fellow adventurers. You're lovely, wonderful, and honestly, great not really, really snug. I couldn't get out of this if I tried. But I really
So flattering.
I really do want to go in that dungeon. I promise. We just need one shitty little. It doesn't have to be a good one. It doesn't even. It literally doesn't even have to be.
Doesn't have to be one.
It literally doesn't even have to be a good magic item. It just has to be the shittiest magic item that we find in that place. I'll buy it off of you. I'll pay you for it. Will you please let us go in the fucking dungeon? Will you please? I want to go in so bad.
Give me a persuasion check.
I've got so much healing. And you know, if the thrill of the battle takes over you and you whatever, things happen in caves sometimes. Persuasion check. Come on, please.
What was that last part?
Things happen in caves. If one of you strapping gents just has a little extra frustration after a battle or something, a little extra bloodlust, whatever, it happens. The 21.
Does that pass?
Dolbrook is gonna look at him. Is gonna look around and he's gonna be like, "Well, I mean, he does have good taste in knots." he'll talk with the ulti. He's like, you know, if he said he doesn't want the stuff. If we don't have to split the reward, then it probably wouldn't hurt, right?
No, literally just the shittiest magic item that we find in there. This guy just wants one magic item, and we were very clear on you don't need like a good one. He was like, no, just literally anything. So if it could be anything, it could be the rope of mending. It could be. I mean, every magic item has a purpose. Yes, whatever. But some of them are shitty and very situational. And
He's gonna look. He's gonna look at. He's like, how do you feel about scamming this guy?
oh, I feel very good about
God.
this guy.
Not a good idea.
No, wait, please do tell.
Well, I mean, I can make temporary magic items.
It's perfect. I think I love you.
Oh,
Wait, I
oh,
can do
that's
that
a little
too.
fast.
How long have you been able to do that?
I've been able to do that for forever.
Well, why
Do you
didn't
remember?
say so?
Do you remember when she enchanted Lorivor's armor?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a temporary magic item.
Oh.
And I can also make even more temporary one where I just like make like a thing that emits like an odor, like when I made that really smelly thing that drove everyone away.
Well, that's perfect. We can give him 2 fake magic items, and he'll give us even better of a reward. Lovely.
The reward was just what was ever in the dungeon.
Yeah, that's right.
Probably.
But I've given
The
up to
whole-
just go
the
in
whole
dungeon.
idea-
Steal some stuff when they're not looking.
The whole idea was that he wanted us to also clear out the dungeon so that he could like, I don't know, do things in there.
Yeah, but it'll get cleared, and we'll give him some stuff. So whatever, he's happy, and we're happy. Ish. We'll steal some of the loot and stuff when they're not looking while we're in there. You know, whatever shit happens, things get chaotic.
We're still in
This
front
isn't
of them.
really-
I'm not saying that out loud. That's like
Okay, okay.
in character.
Yeah, I like to pull
Alright.
back the curtain.
Late. It's a bit late.
Yeah. I like
What's the verdict here? Do they accept the offer?
Oh my
or
god,
no?
21. 21. 21.
Mm,
21?
How
I
I
mean,
am here on my knees, tied
they were
up,
very honest.
doe eyes looking up at you all vulnerable.
Like, they told us that we were being hunted. And keeping them with us makes it so that the people don't send more people before we can finish. Elsie will look around. She'll be like, I mean, they're a liability, but
So cute. Oh my god.
fine. Doldrick? They're your responsibility. Keep an eye on them. He'll look over, he's like, looks like it's your lucky day. Oh, here. And he's gonna take out your staff from his bag of holding and hand it to you. Or put it at your feet while he unties your knots. Alright.
Same.
Dirk will, as you guys get untied, he'll look at you. He's still suspicious. He's like, I'm not gonna let my guard down. I'm watching you.
Oh, I hope you do.
And now I'm uncomfortable.
It's okay, Paige, just like that.
I suppose we'll have to get a hold of Astastra somehow. I have an idea already.
This
Like, right up there watching us. I don't know that. But...
Alright, we're untied now, right?
yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go find Astastra.
Well, we should probably tell them before, because then they're gonna be
Tell
like,
them
"Oh,
about what?
Sastra's
Oh no, yeah, I say this out loud. I'm gonna go find Astastra. They have a habit of just doing their own thing sometimes. So I'm just gonna like walk over here, break out the whistle, bring it back the whistle, and just start blowing into it as hard as I can. Just kind of walking
Okay.
around the camp in
Oh.
a circle.
Oh,
Here's
there is-
what I figured it out. Okay. So, we're gonna cut back over to the ship real quick.
Oh shoot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Oh my god. I'm gonna go.
Eberron, that's right. As night falls, a small little yellow, almost like Stitch-like animatronic creature. It's tiny. Kind of walks up to you and like tugs on your pants and gestures for you to follow.
Who's
You've seen it before. You've seen it on the ship, following around to Bithy, the little gnome girl.
wait? Who? Oh,
Eberron.
Erlen. Okay.
Go.
It's me.
Go out.
Yay,
Go
me.
out. No, not come in. Go out.
Hey, you online, buddy?
Go play.
Hello. Greetings
you
and
are.
salutations.
It's finally your time to shine.
Start it with a fireball.
No.
No.
It will wave and then salute.
Greetings and salutations.
It's gonna waddle over to the edge and like point at the rope ladder that leads down from the ship.
Stowaway, huh?
Carolyn?
Hello?
Yeah, you're up.
Meep is
Talking to you.
pointing at the rope ladder.
I look at it and then I release it.
Release it.
Meep, meep.
Isn't that what I'm supposed to do?
No. It's
Yeah,
pointing at
so
the rope ladder.
It starts to climb down the rope ladder and then it pops back up and it gestures for you to follow.
Oh, right, I follow.
Okay. The little light bulbs on Meep's head light up a little bit. It's just enough to kind of show you where you're walking as you follow it through the forest. It's gonna lead you quite a ways away, actually. About 10 minutes away or so, and then its light will shut off as you see the dim glow of a campfire through the trees.
Oh, well, I carefully walk towards the campfire.
Okay. Loravor, as you are
Yes.
blowing back to you, as you're like blowing the whistle, Sasra, do you like react in any way?
The little spider is going to try to. Is there any branches in this tree that touch this other tree?
You could transfer from one tree to another probably pretty easily. Like it's probably
Yeah,
not touching, but you could probably do it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spider walk my little way across here to this other tree. And then I'm gonna come down to the ground.
Okay. Erilyn, were you being sneaky as you approached, or were you just walking up to it?
I wasn't exactly sneaking, but I imagine just kind of carefully like looking in front of me to see what I can see, you know?
Okay. Then Loravor and Estosra, give me a perception check.
Perception. Gotta find it. Persuasion, performance, perception.
Dirty 20.
That's an
Okay.
8.
Loravor, you don't see anything, but Estosra, you, Erilyn, can you describe what he sees, kind of walking through the forest towards this thing following me?
Well, pretty much a halfling, you know, short little halfling bard just kind of walking up the woods.
Okay.
Like,
A collaborator.
You know, brown hair, like green eyes, kind of just walking up.
All right, since I'm coming up on the end of my wild shape here, I'm gonna assume
Yeah,
I will-
probably.
once I make it down to the ground, I will come out of wild shape and I'm going to stealth.
All right. Give
Because
me a
everyone,
stealth check against both Lorivor and Erlin's passive.
That's passive
16?
perception.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 16
Oh,
beats
damn,
both
yeah,
of their
that-
passive perceptions.
Yeah.
now to incite a little chaos.
All right. So Meep will lead you right up to like the edge of this campsite, Erlin, and I guess you probably will see Lorivor walking around looking. So the first thing you see is Lorivor, walking around blowing into a whistle that's not making any noise. Further into the campsite, you see a large group of people sitting around the campfire. A couple of them you've seen. So for a little bit of background, how we're working him in is you guys picked him up and hired him when you were in Sharn.
Oh.
Makes sense.
So we know him.
Yeah, so you've met him. You don't know him very well, but you have met him before. He was just on the ship, chilling with Orifir and Kebble. Meep's gonna walk up behind Tabithy, and Meep's gonna like poke you in the back.
Ah!
Lorivor's just continuing to circle.
And then she's gonna see Meep and be like, "Oh, hi, Meep."
Meep points at the sky.
Everyone's
It's dark
still
now.
awake.
Oh.
Like, I'm gonna teach you what sleep is. Okay. Cool. She's not gonna say anything to the group. If somebody asks, she'll explain, but she's just gonna be like, "This is mine." And then she's gonna look up and be like, "Oh, you brought them. Oh, hi."
Hello. So what's going on?
So, these nice fellows have agreed to allow our group to join them on conquering this dungeon, and have decided not to murder us. So it's a good time.
Oh, so we're not gonna fight them
No.
Oh, I didn't say that.
for now. Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I mean, I assume we're all
Lorivor,
just
at the
sitting
moment
around
I
the
see
fire,
you, it's
so
going to be a
Timothy's
problem.
not gonna outwardly say anything.
Do you see me? I don't know if you've seen me yet.
I mean, you're
You're
not
gonna hurt me, aren't
stealthy.
you? I'm not. I'm actively looking for you.
Yeah, you're making your position very known.
Yeah. Upon completing approximately a full circle, Lorivor's gonna stop blowing the whistle, put it back in his pocket, and then just start walking back.
Yeah. I mean, the Stasser, he did pass very close under where you were, right there.
Yeah. So I passed under him right about here, and that's when he moved back to here and came out of the wild shape and stealth.
Yeah. Oh, Erlen, do you know how to use alchemy yet?
The basics of it, yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, so your token is on the battle map right now. You can move it around as you see fit.
How do I access? Oh, never mind. I see tactical mode.
Mhm.
Cool. So I've come up here.
I come up here. I'm just gonna assume that I still don't notice him, even walking up here.
Ulthard will look at you and he'll be like, another one. You have a lot of small people in your group.
I'm part of your group.
Yeah.
Yeah, we collect them like Pokemon.
We're not racist.
Yeah, but like, who does your heavy lifting?
He
Nobody.
left.
Yeah, he left.
Oh,
He's gone.
We had one.
What?
But he left.
What was the the lore reason for Mike leaving?
he wanted to go on other adventures.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like your adventure was completed, so he
Yeah,
went to search
didn't-
for
he
more
didn't-
adventure elsewhere.
He didn't die or anything. He just left.
He's like, peace. Yeah. But, I don't know. I'm pretty tough. I could do her
I'm
heavy
not.
lifting. She makes like a little flex. Her and all of her 10 strength.
Letrix is gonna look at you and he's gonna be like, you don't look like your bones are even strong enough for, like, a solid handle.
Do you
That's what
want to
makes
be
me tough. You
do you want
can't.
to be our new muscle?
Well, that's interesting.
What?
Why is Latrix making handles out of bones?
Well, they're very convenient.
Humanoid bones. Like, I get using bones, but like,
What's the difference?
you got me there. You know what? You got me there.
Listen, if it's hard, if it's got enough of that calcium content, and it's not like brittle bones, you can sharpen them
I don't
into
know.
spearheads, arrowheads, knives, sometimes
I
even like
prefer
shields
wood.
and stuff.
I prefer wood. It's easier to find.
But yeah, but wood's so flimsy. Well, most wood,
Difference
not
is
like
the 20
bronze
feet.
wood and stuff, but you know.
Not for handles. Like, I'm not gonna use wood for like the blade of a knife, but like, just a handle? Yeah.
Like, sometimes strength isn't measured in the size
Bone
of your
density.
bones. On density, yes.
Sometimes you just have to go with the option that's the coolest. Frankly. But
I have.
Thank you. This guy gets it.
sometimes fashion
Yep.
runs out of a function. What can I say? That's why I wear these fucking boots and I slog through the mud and up hills and caves and shit.
DM, quick question.
Mhm.
Who did the person at the guild say the healer was?
Oh, god damn it.
I think that guy. Yeah,
Who's that guy?
the one who was just talking, the lizard rogue.
What are you doing?
God
What are you
damn it. I know what he's gonna
That one?
do.
I did not see your ping. Try it again.
That one?
Okay, I can hear your ping. I can't see it. Let me reload my alchemy
He's
real quick.
peeing on the
The
lizard.
lizard
Latrix.
folk, yeah.
Latrix
Yeah.
in the center.
Yeah, that one.
Everyone get ready to roll initiative.
Please don't. What are you doing?
He's gonna get his TPK'd.
You guys talking
I'm
about?
not.
Turns we're not.
Please don't.
Everyone's got their weapons
I-
back. And this is the
I thought
perfect
we were.
moment.
No,
I
we're not
thought we
fighting
were
them.
just shooting the shit. What's going on?
Yeah, we're shooting the shit and we're doing the dungeon with them. We're not fighting them. Please don't.
It's unfortunate, but here's the thing. I work very closely with Boromar, and I will not turn my back on him.
See, I knew that was gonna happen, which is why I was trying to get us like away.
Nobody else wants to
What?
fight them, though. Like,
Yeah, we're
This
not.
is-
Why
we're
would we
not
fight
trying-
them?
why would-
What's
I-
he doing?
we're cool.
I
at this
I was
point.
hoping you would come talk to me as I was in the woods, but you chose to hide. Because then I could have talked to you about stabbing them in the back later on, when they're maybe a little weaker.
But literally nobody else in the party wants to stab them in the back later on. Like,
Well, at least to put off him doing this.
What do you think he's gonna do? I don't think.
Oh,
I
he's
didn't pick
gonna
up on anything.
we're trying
he's
to get
gonna throw an
allies
attack or
here.
something.
Like,
No, he's not. I mean, he might. I guess I don't
I-
know. I guess I'm.
I guarantee
thought
you
he
he's
was
gonna whip
just-
out his longbow and take a shot at Latrix.
what if we, like, didn't do that, though?
Yeah.
Because, like, at this point,
Was that-
Nice.
I feel like the rest of the party would be on edge, too. Because, like, we're obviously chill, and, like, we're obviously hanging out, and now somebody from the shadows is, like, shooting arrows at people. Like, what is going on?
I missed something.
Yeah.
Long story short, Astastra was gonna start a fight.
Yeah, we.
Oh, I missed that. That's what I missed.
Yeah,
Oh,
I had a feeling. Yeah.
Don't do that. That's a bad idea. Please.
nobody else is gonna fight.
Not
this
yet.
thing.
So
I'm not saying not ever. I'm just saying not yet.
Yeah, not at this moment.
I will say this: out of character, Astastra's not gonna do anything that'll fuck up my relationship with Boromar.
Oh no, I get that.
End of discussion. Like, he paid us to kill them. They are going to die. So that is
But
what I
just-
will say out of character. But at the same time, even I'm low on spell slots, and I might just head back to the camp and just take a long rest. Actually, that's what I'll do.
That's
Yeah.
much preferable to starting a fight at this moment.
I don't think they're gonna die at this point. I think we.
I think if we
Oh,
catch them by surprise, we have a good chance.
Well, you'll be doing it without your healer. I'll say that. Then,
Oh.
like, I'm not trying to fight them at this point. Like, we've made a connection here. We've made tentative allies. We need those. If we could turn them, I think we need to try to turn them.
Oh yeah, if we can turn them, that'd be great.
I don't think
If
we're
we
gonna be
can't
able
turn
to.
them, I think we
I'm
should
willing.
sneak them.
Yeah,
Either way.
I'm willing to try, but I don't think we're gonna be able to.
Either way, DM, I'm
They
just gonna go
seem-
back to the ship and sneak off to the ship and stay there for the night.
Yeah, they seem loyal to the Dosk. I don't think we're gonna be able to turn them.
They seemed like they didn't really know who the Dosk were. I don't know if they're very loyal to them.
Hmm.
I don't know.
They're certainly not on the inside with the Dosk.
No.
Because otherwise, they
just
would have
another
attacked you
adventure.
as soon as you were like, "Oh yeah, we've done all this stuff to interfere with Dusk business."
Yeah. They're not aware of the darker side of the Dosk. But I don't know how well turning them is gonna go.
Well, let's try.
Yeah, like I said, I'm
Let's
willing to try.
exhaust-
I'm willing to
let's
try.
exhaust
I
all
I
other
was from the
options.
get-go. From the get-go, I was saying we should try to talk them out of what they're doing.
Cool.
But then the
So very,
party
very
was
good.
against it.
That
Situation's
was
done and over
before we
with.
saw them.
Yep, situation's done and over with. Y'all continue what you're doing. I'm just gonna stay out of mind and hide.
Okay.
They'll gather
Oh,
around the fire.
By Dystasora.
Nope. No idea where he's at. She's at. They?
Well, hopefully she made it back to the ship, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I just came from the ship and I didn't see him.
She probably
Probably
thinks we're dead.
probably stayed as a spider.
Well, if you're here, we're not dead. And things are cool.
Look, why don't we all go
Get
back
some
to the
rest.
ship, rest up, meet back up at the dungeon tomorrow.
Gizmo, god damn it.
Well,
I mean,
that's probably a good idea. We don't have, room for you in our camp. But when you, I'm not sure how many of you there are, but don't bring more than, say, 5. I don't think we'd be comfortable letting you come with us if you do.
I think that's the lot of us.
That's
I
fine.
thought, yeah.
Yeah, so it's everyone except for Kevel and Orif here.
Yeah.
Yeah, outside of the people here, it's just the ship captain and I guess you could call him our
Okay.
mascot.
A few deckheads, nothing.
That's not your pet.
No, that's a construct.
Well, yeah, the constructs can be mascots.
That's my pet.
Yeah. We have a pet and a mascot. That's the pet, the mascot's back at the ship.
Oh gosh. So we'll go back to our ship and then we'll just come back in the morning and tackle this together like
Yes.
chums, like the
That's
mates,
the goal.
like friends,
Let's go sleep and eat and drink.
companions, fellow adventurers.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Do you have?
You've got it right on the head.
What do we have in the way of drink on the ship? Do we have?
Sure,
like,
we've got some. We have
Um,
supplies.
I don't think you guys bought any supplies for the ship, so it's just like your own personal rations.
I mean, I've got a shit ton of snacks.
Yeah,
A potato
Tabithy
if you want to
has
try.
a ton of snacks.
I have a potato if you want to try to make vodka.
I'll share my snacks.
Just overnight vodka.
Oh yeah, we could speed it up with magic.
Oh, probably.
But how?
Would like necromancy or something like make it spoil faster or do whatever it does?
No,
like,
no, no,
or
because
whatever.
it's not spoiling, it's fermenting. It's very different.
I need to hurry up and try
Alright,
and
alright.
brewing.
We'll go back to the ship. That lore will just start heading back.
I think Fane kind of hesitates, not necessarily because he wants to stay and hang out with these people, but because it's going to be gross and tense on the ship. And I'm looking in my inventory here, and I think I'm out of liquor. So he's a little...
Okay. Ulthard will will look over to Erlen. He'll put one of his like big meaty half-orc hands on Erlen's shoulder. He'll be like, "Don't worry. You do lots of push-ups, and you'll be big too someday. I'm sure. Eat your greens."
Would you donate any grains to, a worthy cause? 'Cause I don't seem to have any food in my inventory.
You don't have rations in your pack?
I'll give you some of my. I'll
Oh,
give you some
surely,
of my
actually, I
snacks.
should, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of your starting.
Oh, yeah,
equipment.
it says 5 days of ration. Never mind. Not bad. I just kind of look at the hand, but, play it
Yeah.
casual.
I'm gonna assume I got my knife back. That I sort of half threw.
Yeah, I assume.
Yeah,
They gave you
probably.
stuff back.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, back to the ship.
Okay. So as you guys,
Alright.
both of them will be like, "Good luck," and then you'll turn back and you'll hear him ask Guilty. He's like, "So was that like one of the short races, or was that a child?" She'll be like, that was a halfling." He's like, "Oh, but was it a child?"
My character's just pretty glad they walked out this way just to turn around and leave again. All these steps for short little legs.
Fane is gonna hang back with them for a little while and drink and stuff before he comes back.
As
Okay.
we're
Just so you know, they're not
Kinda walking.
sharing their alcohol with you, Bane.
Well, then he'll hang out with them and watch them drink and stuff for a little while until they go to bed, and then he'll go back to the ship.
Should we be looking for Astera as we're walking back?
Istosera.
Istasera.
Nah, we'll meet her back at the ship, I'm sure.
yeah, I'm not worried.
She's spidered out somewhere.
But as we're walking back, I'm gonna talk to Erlen like, "Hey, what's your take on this?"
I have no context whatsoever.
Gotcha. So the context is some crime boss, shady dealer hired us to take the dungeon, stop them from reporting to the Dosk, and give him a single magic item.
Sounds pretty easy.
Yeah. What's your take on the idea to sort of scam this guy?
You sure you're still gonna get your money?
Well, were we being paid? Was he giving? I
No,
don't think he was giving us
No.
the
anything. No.
treasure was
Oh,
our
our payment
pay,
was
but now we gave it
yeah.
up.
Yeah, our
Well,
payment was
I
supposed to be
did.
the treasure in the dungeon.
The rest of y'all don't have to. I'm not the leader. Like, you could do something else if you want. But I did sort of accidentally kind of say that they could keep everything except one shitty magic item.
So we're gonna take a dungeon but not get paid. Why are we doing
Pretty
this?
much. Yeah, that was my thought.
That's a great question.
We could just, go somewhere.
Well,
Yeah.
we still want to do the dungeon because there's still going to be interesting shit in there, and it's.
I
still
think
gonna
we
be
can
worth doing.
we can try to negotiate some pay out of
Yeah.
this.
Probably there's going to be like a horrible monster in there, and we'll help save their lives, and then they'll be like, you know what? Maybe we can split this treasure up a little bit.
Or we
they'll
could
die
gamble.
fighting the monster.
We could gamble
Yeah,
for
or
it.
we can let them die.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't think we'll be able to turn them, but I was all for talking this out from the get-go. So I'm ready to see how this plays out.
Do you think we could interest them in a bet, some kind of gamble?
Like,
Yeah, you're more than willing to try. More than welcome to try.
Hmm.
What'd you have in mind?
Jesus.
Well, I'd have to think about it.
Let me know when you do.
Imagine we could toss dice or something. play cards
Right, but for what?
for some of the treasure. However many percentage for the group, rather than getting nothing.
I think a 50-50 split would be fair.
Well,
But
if you're gambling, you might as well go for more, right? Go big or go home.
well, I mean, right now we're starting at 0, 100%. So
At this point, we're trying to parse out hypothetical treasure that we don't even know what's in there yet, if there's even anything in there.
Do we have anything we could hold? Anything we can gamble against on our end to try to get some of that treasure? Any items or anything?
what happened to the
No.
map?
None.
Oh,
I'm
you
giving
don't
up.
need it anymore. So I turned it off.
Oh,
Also, because the next time you use the battle map, I'm assuming you're going to be in the, you know, the main dungeon part, and I can't have you seeing all that.
Yeah. Fair.
gotcha.
So
Especially because I have it labeled, for some reason.
Wait, where's the ship? I was going to explore it for mead. That's good.
Yeah, theater of the mind. Theater of
Yeah.
the mind.
So the ship is going to be theater of the mind. It's a very small ship. It's like a little sloop.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Erlen walked on ahead. Tibithy and Fane stayed with them to just talk for a little bit.
Oh, did Tibithy stay back?
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know what
I'll
Tibithy
stay.
did. Okay.
I mean, I figured
And then
she would go back, but if it makes sense to have like extra people, we can.
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't. It's not if it makes sense or not. You just didn't know what you were doing. Would you rather
Oh,
go back
yeah.
or
She
you
will.
stay and hang out?
She'll hang out with Fade.
Okay. We try to get some. Maybe try to get some information about the Dosk through casual conversation, if possible.
Yeah.
But mostly just kind of hanging out to relax a little bit. These guys are kind of fun. The green one is fun. The snake girl is like fucking spooky in a way that is really entertaining. And I think probably throughout the conversation, if he can too, he'll try to like sort of casually get any kind of information about their skills as well. Like, so what what is it that you do for the party? And da 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 da. Just kind of casually scoping, just in case it does come to a fight.
Okay. Go ahead and give me... I'll say either a persuasion, performance, or investigation check. Your choice.
Can I help?
Yeah,
Can
you
I
can help.
perform the help action by just like making little agreeable comments and things like that? Flattery. Lots of flattery.
Persuasion.
Okay. Yeah. So making conversation, you find that that Yultzi is like their spellcaster. You know, she can talk to snakes and cast spells. Litrix does a lot of, you know, he does like the upkeep on their armor and stuff, but he's also their primary healer. As his role in the group.
Sorry.
So what was that?
Sorry, I was gonna say I think Litrix and I have a good laugh about the stupid shit that teammates do to get themselves hurt.
Yeah. And then he'll make probably an unrelatable comment like, they won't even let me keep their bones.
Yeah, the bones.
Like I have to fix them, but they won't let me, you know, they won't let me take it. What's the point?
Those bastards.
It's gotta be like a lizard folk thing. So
Yeah.
what do the rest of them do?
You find out that Ulthard is the tank. It should be pretty obvious what like his class is. He doesn't like wear armor or anything. He's got a big weapon. That changes between the two weapons situationally. So he's kind of the aggro of the group. And you find out that Dolfric, the hobgoblin that you were talking to, is also partially a spellcaster, but he's more like well-rounded all around, and he's an alchemist. He makes potions and stuff.
Very, very cool. Okay.
Ooh. I can do that too.
Now, obviously we don't have to play this whole thing out because I am kind of running out of time too. But I can. Would you want me to roll like a separate persuasion check maybe, or it could be part of that persuasion check? But I'm thinking kind of as an afterthought. I would also like, if possible, if the conversation does kind of like turn back to the Dosk, if possible, I would like to attempt to maybe try to convince them that, hey, look, some of their themes of like liberating those that are oppressed are great, but also the slavery and the child stuff, that maybe a new group, a different group would be better. Like, your heart is there, but these people are actually doing terrible things.
So give me a persuasion check.
Sure. I'll give you a different persuasion check for that one. That's fair.
Can I help?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Let me roll a second one. Okay, that's worse. Can I use my inspiration on that?
Sure.
Okay, which is just a reroll, or?
Oh, actually, technically no, because you already have advantage.
Okay, then a +6, or a plus a d6. Then. Could I do
Plus a d6?
inspiration instead? Like.
Oh, we do the normal inspiration in this one. You're thinking of the other group.
Yeah, I was hoping maybe I could slip that in there. Okay, so then it's.
You do have guidance though.
I do have guidance, and
so you could do that.
Yeah, let me add my guidance, and I can't use favored by the gods for that. Okay, so let me throw a d4 on there. See what happens. It was a 14. Now it's fucking 15.
15.
15 was the DC, right? They're thinking about it.
They'll
I planted a seed.
They'll talk about it, and they'll, like with you, obviously, talking with you about it. And we'll be like, hey, that we're adventurers, right? Like that's our job.
Like all for the Dusk.
That we're adventurers.
You just
we get a lot of jobs from the Dusk because they post jobs at the guild, but we're
stop fucking working with them then. It shouldn't be that difficult.
What did they pay? They pay us money. Life is expensive.
We're gonna save the world, mate. Okay, give us a couple of levels. We're gonna have so much money. I'll pay you directly to stop working for them.
You come back when you're successful, and we'll find out.
Oh God, like working for them.
Maybe we'll get more successful than you will.
Because if you do keep working for them,
yeah, friendly competition.
What if they hire you specifically to stop us? Then what? Then we do have to fight you, and we will kill you. And I don't want to do that. I love you. Guys. You're great.
kill us.
Well, that's fair, honestly. But, by then, we'll be a bit stronger, and we'll know that you're coming, so we'll be ready for you. He's, joking.
I love the optimistic mindset. Keep it up. You'll go places with it.
Great hells.
Yay, optimism!
Just keep an open mind and consider maybe helping us instead of working for them. We're going places. We're gonna save the world. You'll see.
Well, you could always post jobs in the Adventurers Guild, and we'd have other options.
That's true.
We could do that, I suppose.
But we do charge quite a bit for our service.
As
Let's
you
see.
should.
We'll
As
see
you should.
what your services are actually worth at the end of this dungeon.
I like
I just don't have to
the
kill you.
self-esteem.
That's all. And we will. Istasara is insane. Lorvar, crazy. They'll kill you in your sleep.
To be fair, I was the one, trying to talk at the beginning.
I know that. You're not here.
I know.
Our team is insane.
Shit.
I just don't want to have to send all of this power against you. It would be an awful shame. Like I've said, you're a great bunch of people. Fellow adventurers. Brothers in arms. Sisters. This dungeon will be fun. Are you sure I can't have a drink? I've warned you about the people that are trying to kill you. Please, give me a fucking drink.
I would also like an alcohol.
Alcohol.
16 for the pint.
Here.
Oh, thank you.
He'll pour out like half a cup for each of you. He'll hand one to you, and then to Bithy he'll stop you. He's like, "Wait, are you old enough
Yes.
to drink?"
I'm an adult, damn it.
Oh, okay. Well, I had to make sure. You're not very tall. I had to check.
God, that's so racist.
It's not my intention. I just want, I don't want to be giving alcohol to a minor. That's bad.
Best be careful. It'll take her a minute, but she will kick your ass.
Well, Meep will. To be clear, it'll be mostly Meep.
Yeah, so he'll hand you that. He'll say, once we're all done, we'll have a proper, celebration. We'll sit around the fire. We'll all drink and eat.
That'll
Be a good
lovely.
time.
Can't wait. I really do hope there is a terrible monster in the back of that cave somewhere that we can all fight. I really hope there is. I'm not here for treasure. I want to fight.
Oh, probably. Oh, you should probably prepare for poison. There's a lot of poison.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Good looking out. Yeah. What? Prepare
Thank
for that?
you.
How? How do you prepare for that? Do you wear a mask?
I don't know.
Would a mask help? Is it like a gas?
No.
Like a liquid poison.
No, it's like goblins. Goblin poison.
Oh, I see. Goblin.
Goblins with like poison on their weapons.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Okay, great, wonderful. So they poke you with poison on the ends. That's good. I'll make sure that I stay far away as usual.
Anyways, yeah, we got an early start, so you
Right.
should probably
Yeah,
turn
let's
in.
go to bed.
All right, come on, Tabs, back to the ship.
Good night. Sleep tight.
Don't start without us, or we'll fucking kill you.
Just joking.
Or are we?
As you guys are walking away, Dirk's gonna be like, Are we sure we want them in there with us?
No, you fucking absolutely do not. But okay, 'cause we're coming anyway. See, and then now the dungeon will be even easier to clear, and then we can deal with them somehow afterward. We'll figure it out. Hope we don't have to kill them, but
Hopefully not. Maybe we can
oh shit.
like just befriend them and get them to not work for the Dusk and instead work for
They're not
us
even
at
loyal.
some
They
point.
just work for them sometimes.
We need to definitely get a split of this treasure.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
By the time we get done, we'll have warmed them up. to us
Charmed
and
them.
Yeah, we'll get some treasure by the end. It'll be all right. It'll be fine. I promise.
We were networking.
If it's not, I'll wire my mommy and daddy and say, "Hey, I need some money, please," and they'll send me a lot, and then it'll be great. It'll be fine. I just gotta
Let me just send it to your bank account electronically.
Yeah, just wire me some money. Send it to me by Griffin. And a couple of days later, it'll be like 500 gold in my hot little hand, because that's my mommy and daddy love me. I'm not a disappointment.
I don't know if you're trying to convince them or you.
I don't know, both probably.
Aww.
Ooh.
Oh shit, is it?
11:33.
Yeah, okay. I gotta get dressed. I'm still good though. I got a few minutes.
Okay. So you guys head back to the ship, take a long rest.
Mhm.
Now they said that you could bring up to a total of 5.
I'm gonna assume that doesn't include Meep.
Meep is me.
Meep is like a familiar, I think. Meep counts.
Yeah, I think it doesn't include meat the same way it wouldn't include like a
Okay.
ranger's pet animal.
Then we're good. We just leave Kebble and Orif here at the ship, and the rest of us go.
Hell
Or
yeah.
wizard's familiar.
Mhm.
Okay.
If I pick up a class that involves a familiar, can I make Kebble my familiar?
No. That's not how
Damn.
that works.
Well, that's why I asked.
Good try. Good try.
That would
An
be
attempt was
Worth a
made.
shot.
I feel like you could just like become his friend and he'll like do things that you ask him to do.
Yeah, but you won't be able to like cast spells through his position to have the range of
Yeah.
touch.
Well, no, but
I have been toying with the idea of putting a few levels into Ranger to get access to druidic spells. As well as the Ranger stuff.
Okay. Well,
So
as you guys, take your long rest. You gather up. I'm assuming you take Eberron.
yeah,
Mhm.
of course. Welcome aboard, Erilyn, by the way.
Thank you.
Sorry for all of the chaos that is about to ensue. You might die. Sorry.
Surely not.
Probably not, though.
Surely not.
you'll probably be fine.
Surely not.
Indubitably.
Hey, no one's died yet. I've come very close.
Well,
A
that is
lot.
because I am an excellent healer.
Yeah, I've almost died 3 times, but I come out of it every time. So you'll probably be fine.
Because I'm a wonderful healer.
So before we leave, what are we gonna do about them?
That's undecided.
Playing it by ear. I have always been let's try to talk it out.
It
As of
turns
right
out
now.
that they are not particularly loyal to the Dusk. They just work for them occasionally because they pay well. So if we can offer them something better, they will stop. Ergo, there is no need to kill them.
They are just adventurers, right?
They are just adventurers like you and I. They are just people trying to make some money. And frankly, they're quite pleasant people and quite down on their luck. And because of their unusual nature, people treat them poorly. And I think, frankly, that is disgusting and unfair. And we should give them a chance.
Look, Istastra, what do you know about our employer? Because that was kind of a sticking point for them.
I know very well that crossing him could equal death on our part.
Well, what I mean is he better than the Dosk?
Yes, he
Okay,
is better than the Dosk, but if we cross him, we now have the Dosk and him, and the Dosk are at least far away. Where he
I
is not.
understand that. I understand that. So,
I think we need to
what we
define
can do...
what you mean by better than the
Just tell
DOS.
him that we killed them. We could lie to him and say that they're dead. They don't need to die.
Lying to him is a bad idea.
It's a
Inconsequential.
We
very
don't
bad
need to
idea.
prove it. What is
Because
a
he could
better
actually
idea?
find out.
What is a better idea is convincing them to join us in our quest on his side. Stop them from reporting the Dosk, which fulfills his quest, and split the treasure in the dungeon with them.
That's what I'm saying. That's perfect. See, now you're talking sense.
Again, this was always my intention from the get-go. But
Alright, so
You
here's
know.
the plan then. I will follow from behind.
As a
You will enter the group with them. And I will stay at the rear. And if by chance that they can't be convinced, I'm not letting Boromar put a bounty on my head.
Okay, that's fair.
understandable.
Now, are you a secret? We're not supposed to. We're pretending that you're not there.
No, they know that he's here with us.
I would say take Kebble in my
She-
place.
she.
Take Kebble in my place.
That's gonna require a lot of successful stealth checks, or
Stealth
things will go
checks, yeah.
very, very south very fast.
Yeah.
We'll just
Look, I
Just
think
so you know.
stay back and we'll just go as 4 and we'll just tell them, look, our 5th is here. We're not going to tell you where she is. She's here and she's watching and she's. got
Why
it
don't we all
nuts.
go? Why does
Yeah.
Astra-
Look, they already know we were here to kill them. I think it's better if Astastra comes and acts as this guy's advocate so we can try to sway them into turning in the quest on his terms. That's my
what I like.
proposal.
If she, I mean, that's what I like. But if she wants to be a spider and trail along behind us, that's fine. They're just gonna. They're gonna
Although,
She can't
I
be
will
a
say-
spider for the whole time.
only for an hour.
No, there is a limit.
I could do Spider for 2 hours max.
Oh, 2 hours. Okay.
Well,
That
a
is
spider for an hour
hour-
and then shipped out and then shipped back in.
Yeah, that's essentially what could be done.
So
if you want
they
to
did.
use your wild shape for that too, because if we do get into a fight and now you're out of wild shape because you were a spider, like, I would just walk in. Like, they know you're there, man. Like, nothing's gonna pop off. You can hang out in the back and like keep an eye on him, but
They did
Oh.
bring up a good point about us needing a party leader.
what do you mean?
I nominate myself.
The new guy. You're so cute.
The new guy.
Fine, let's
I'd
go.
probably vote
Let's
for
go
him.
with them, but I will stay far back. And the
Are we-
moment I see them
Okay.
turn around and no consensus was made, I have an arrow going straight for the healer.
Sure.
Because again,
Fine. Be at the ready.
I know what Boromar's capable of. I know he has a network within the city and also a network without it, outside of it. And since I already
Basically,
work closely with him, I do not wish to put a mark on my head into one place we can relax in.
basically, if we turn on him, we can no longer stay in the city.
You know the DOS operate in the
If
same
we
city,
cheat.
right?
Huh?
The DOS operate in
Yeah.
the same city?
Yeah, but see, the thing is, we've at least been able to relax.
Yeah, the
Have a
DOS
feeling
are only
with
really in the
two?
shadier parts.
But when we have two people pissed off at us, that time to relax is slim.
Long story short, Astasra is more scared of this guy than the Dosk. And if Astasra is scared of them, then I think that's a good reason for us to be scared of him.
Fane's problem is that Fane is not scared of anybody because he's already lost the most important thing in the world to him, so he's got nothing else worth losing. So fuck it. If they kill him, cool.
Cool.
That
But
is problematic.
But he knows that he likes these guys, and these guys don't feel like these people deserve to die. They're just working and trying to earn a coin. He's not
Which
gonna
is
kill them for some
Which is great
asshole
and all.
that he doesn't even like.
Which is great and all, but just saying. We'll go through with your plan for now.
Yeah.
However, I am not chancing my own head.
We will try diplomacy first. If
Yeah.
diplomacy fails,
Absolutely. If at the end
violence.
they're like, "Sorry, we gotta go back and tell our boss," it's like, "Fuck, man. Okay, well, I didn't want to have to do this, but pew pew."
We will attempt diplomacy first.
Thank you. That's all I wanted. Now I gotta.
All right.
I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna just switch to mobile, but my headset is balls, so you won't be able to hear me. So I'll be like quiet. Finally, you're welcome.
Back to the topic of party leader. I do think it is. We've come far enough that it's necessary. Rather than
But what would
being.
that entail exactly?
I don't know that we really have one that stands out.
I don't think we do either, but we need someone to be the final say on decisions instead of everyone just kind of doing their own thing.
Well, we have an odd number. Why don't we just vote on it all the time? We literally can't be split.
True, and I think voting is a good option in most cases, but when it comes down to split decisions, quick actions, we need someone to make those decisions.
Can we go take care of the dungeon first, and then we can figure this out after?
Fair. But it's
Yeah, I don't-
something that we need to be thinking about, especially with dealing with things like other parties, other groups. We need someone to
Instead
lead
of
negotiations.
Instead of that, I mean, yeah, we'll have people who can lead negotiations, but I don't necessarily think they need to be like the final say on anything. I think we can just be more communicative over our ideas, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, fair. Just an idea I wanted to bring up.
Go.
All right. Well, is there anything else, or?
Nope. That's the end of what I had to say.
And as morning comes, you guys gather up your stuff and make your way towards the entrance, towards the entrance of the cave that you saw before. Standing out there, ready, waiting for you guys, are 4 of the 5. Standing outside the edge of the cave.
Which 4?
Um,
I should just say who's
Goldrook,
missing.
Ultherd, Yultzi, and Litrix are there.
So who's missing? Where's the other guy? That's said out loud to the group.
Dirk is already in there. Scouting ahead.
Why? All right then. Shall we get started?
Yeah, looks like it. And Istastra, you were not trying to be like hidey and sneaky, right? You were just gonna show up.
I'll show up, but I'm still gonna stay at the back.
Okay.
I seem to have lost my map.
Oh no, he turned it off. Oh no,
Uh,
it's back up.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
you should be able to like scroll down and to the right a little bit to see it. Yeah. All right.
Thane said 22 insight on Dirk scouting ahead. Is that bullshit?
I don't see it.
I'll come help you real quick.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Sorry. I see text. I was like, respond with text. But yeah. It seems like it's technically true. Like you can tell they've got your they've got their eyes on you. They're not fully like trusting of you guys yet.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
I miss anything important?
Not really. Just that you guys were going into the cave with these 4. Yeah. So as you guys start to file into the dungeon, it's single file down the stairs, but then as you enter the first cave, it opens up. You see a cave, an open cave.
Sorry. So it doesn't feel like a trap, right? It's just like they're looking out for us.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a trap.
Can I kind of just casually look around, like kind of see what I see?
Yeah, give me. What are you looking for specifically?
Any signs of like a trap, someone hiding,
Give me a
anything of that
perception
nature.
check with disadvantage.
Perception with disadvantage. 18 on the first one. 20 on the second, so 18.
Okay. You don't see anything.
Damn.
Yeah. As you guys As you guys enter in, you start to spread out a little bit in this roomy cavern. There's like big rocks and stalactites and stalagmites about the floor.
I only see a corner of a forest.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Wait. Did that fix
Out
it?
of
There
character.
you go.
Yep. Out of character, real quick. What was Dirk's thing again? Like, what did he do? What was his role?
That is information that you didn't quite get.
We didn't get that? Okay.
Just with what you knew of him, like, and what you've seen. He was the one whose tent you fell into.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm just debating on whether I want to burn a spell slot to see invisibility, which will last an hour. Or do I want to just hold on to that?
That might be good. See invisibility would be helpful.
I'm gonna use message real quick to Astasra and just pose the question. Should I try to see invisibility?
As a precaution,
What?
I would do it as precaution.
Okay.
It's
I'm
never
gonna
been effective.
Yeah, I'm gonna use see invisibility.
Okay. You can now see invisible things for an hour.
Yeah. Do I see anything invisible?
You don't see anything invisible in here.
Okay. Cool. It'll last an hour, so if we run into anything invisible on the way, I'll know.
Yeah. So as you guys start making your way through, Dolvrook and Litrix are going to... Well, Dolvrook's going to be like around the middle of the group, give or take, and then Litrix will take up the back. Wait, no, hold on, I've got that backwards. Litrix will be in the middle, Dolvrook will take up the back.
Okay. As a rogue, I think I should probably be towards the front, looking for traps. Yeah. And I'll say that to them. I'll look for traps that Dirk may have missed.
Alright, that could be helpful. So there is an opening at the end of the room that leads out. You can tell into like a hall that splits two ways. It's quite dark, but I think all of these guys have dark vision. I could be wrong.
I do have dark vision for 60 foot.
Okay. Bane's hanging out in the middle. Stasser and Eberron.
They need the bag.
Okay. So Stasser, you're in the back, but in front of Dolvrook? Dolvrook's definitely not taking his eyes off of you.
That's fine. I'll stay right beside him, but I'm not going behind him. And I'm not staying in front of him either.
Okay, you guys are doing this awkward, like, slow stutter forward where neither one of you wants to fall behind. Or neither one of you wants to like step in front.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Lots
you
of
look
tension.
like my father's businessman.
Lots of tension in this group. I will take the point here.
Why not?
And, I'll just start walking,
And
keeping
Aaron,
an eye out for traps.
Where were you gonna be?
Which one of us?
Carolyn?
Erlen?
Oh, me. I'll probably follow somewhat behind Lorvor, but you know, not in front of the other teams.
Okay. So yeah, right around. Okay. Cool. Sounds good.
Within eyesight of Lorvor.
Okay. So yeah, Lorvor.
So just walking through here, keeping an eye out for traps. Does it? It's gonna call back. Hey, left or right? Actually, do I see any sort of signs of people having moved left or right?
Yeah, give me a survival check.
Oh, a survival check. Okay.
Yeah,
have.
you're looking for
I should
like
see
signs
that.
of things. You're looking for like things to
That's a
track.
dirty
movements. Dirty 20. Yeah, you do see some footprints through here. You see signs of footprints back and forth, heading from in there to like down this hall that are larger. You can tell are probably from the other group. And you see smaller footprints and like signs of travel down either of the halls.
So like down here and here?
Yeah.
Alright, so we've got evidence of something. Y'all want to split up and take the different paths or travel as a group? Follow Dirk.
I think we should go as a group.
I think a group's a good idea.
Safe.
Alright, following Dirk then.
Yeah, we've got some of this cave mapped out already. Down this way.
Okay.
Okay. As you look down here, you see a small hall leads to a small rocky room with a stone pillar in the middle, kind of holding it up.
What's that?
Oh, that is a when I originally made it, I was like placing around tokens and stuff.
Enemies? Okay.
Like enemy tokens. And or like potential enemy tokens. Just so that I could like get an idea of what everything is supposed to look like. And then I rendered it like that on accident.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Well, we're
That's what
just
that
gonna
is.
continue slowly, keeping an eye out. Still keeping an eye out for invisible things.
Okay. Grid. As you are going through here, can you give me a perception check?
Sure can.
Also,
It's,
Istostra and
14.
Dolvruk, you both get to this first, like, entryway. You both can't go through at the same time.
You want to hold this up, kind sir? You could, we could just go back to back.
What's that?
We could just go back to back. Like, you face that wall, I face this wall. We'll squeeze through at the same time.
You face the front wall, I'll face the back wall. Squeeze through that way?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
no.
face that wall. You face that wall. We'll squeeze through at the same time.
I
Side by
think
side.
you face this wall, I face this wall, and then we squeeze through at the same time.
Hmm.
I like these guys, and I'm gonna be sad if we have to kill them.
Well, this is just a gentleman's disagreement, no? Because all of this is that we're to find a way to squeeze through here at the same time. Whether you
I
want
mean-
to carry me.
I mean, you could just slide through if you want. Like, I'll wait. I'll let you pass. It's okay.
No. I insist. You can carry me through the door.
Oh my god.
With strapping arms like that, I'm pretty sure you can manage it.
You know what?
Flirting!
Here. I can
We're in 17th century England.
I'll walk backwards through the door, and then you walk through the door.
No, I like my idea better. You can just carry me through the door. Come on.
No. He's gonna step up and he's gonna like watch you and he's gonna turn and like backwards walk through it. And then he's gonna backwards walk to here. Your move!
You sure you don't want to just carry me? I'm pretty sure your strong arms can manage.
No. See,
I mean-
Ulthar does the heavy lifting. He can. You better ask him. He's at the front. You can go up there.
Flirt with him! Flirt with him! Seduce him in the dungeon!
But no. See, why do you think I'd rather have him do it when you're right here with those lovely muscular arms right there? I'm sure you can manage.
Well, I mean, I'm sure I could manage it too, but like that doesn't mean I want to.
But you see, I could just be anything you want.
Sorry, hold on. I thought this was about you not wanting to be in, or you wanting to be in the back. I thought this was a big spoon thing. No. See,
It
I
I could
is.
be anything you want,
Fair.
or anyone you want.
Forgive me for asking, but you don't. Are you a call girl?
For you, maybe.
Give me a performance check.
Oh no.
Oh no. He's like,
Oh, no.
then you could be somewhere else?
I
Oh,
prefer to
no.
be right here with you.
But you said you could be whatever I want, and I want you to be
I
over
said,
there.
yeah, whoever you want to.
She didn't
How
say
about
what
how
she
about
was
you
say,
go
gonna
be
say.
I
This
never
is
said
almost as bad
wherever
as
you
my
want.
flirting. This is almost as bad as my flirting, okay?
Do I need to compose a love ballad or not?
Yeah, go be
Could you?
go be that one. Go be the halfling. You might need to go, give him a better look over there.
I never said I could be wherever you wanted. I just said whoever, whatever. And I
Anyways,
think I'm gonna stay right here with you.
Lorvor, can you make me a did I ask you for a perception check?
Yes, it was a 14. Oh, wait, can I?
Oh.
I might be able to add to that.
So,
It depends.
as you are as they're having this long-winded, long drawn-out argument, and you start to make your way this way, you do out of the corner of your eye notice something sticking out of the wall in this far corner.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna go investigate that.
Like right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna say to the group, hey, I see something. I'm gonna go check it out. So I'm just gonna get a little closer and investigate it. Cautiously.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming it's a trap or something.
Looking at it closely, you can even zoom in on it. It's a little lever in the wall.
Can I try to investigate and see what it does? What does this lever do? I just...
Could I help him by using like my knowledge of machinery?
I'm trying to think if there would be any clues to what it actually does. But go ahead and give me an investigation check. We'll say, Tabithy, are you proficient in investigation?
Let me look here.
I am proficient in investigation. And I can, on
I'm not
investigation
proficient,
checks,
but I do have a +4.
I have a +5, plus I can add a d4 because of my mark.
And I am proficient in tinkering some machinery.
I'll say yeah.
Okay, so what does that do for me?
It gives
Tabithy,
you
help me.
advantage.
Oh, perfect. Oh, sick. I got a 22 first off. But let's just see if I can crit fish. Nope.
Okay.
22.
Looking at it, you see next to it, you see what at first kind of looks like just cracks in the wall. But as you investigate further, you find that it's actually a section of the wall that had a crack outlining it, like some kind of hidden door or passage.
Alright. Tabithy, step back around the corner real quick. I'm gonna go over here. And I'm going to Mage Hand to activate it.
Okay. You activate the
Just in
lever,
case it's booby trap.
and you hear the loud sound of stone scraping on stone as a doorway sinks down, revealing an opening into another room.
Okay, I'm gonna come back up.
There's like, what's that? Hey,
I'm sorry, I found out I can rotate my character.
Interesting.
Having so much fun with it. No, you can't see what I'm. You can't
How do
see
you
what
do
I'm doing with it. If you click on your token, there's a little thing that pops up above it, and
Oh,
you can
I see.
hold that. Yeah. You can't see me like doing the little. I'm basically just doing this. I'm just having so much fun with it.
Very well.
But yeah, I want to peek around the corner and look into the room.
Okay. As you look into the room, it's a small room. It's filled with rocks and boulders. It's not very well excavated. But you do see there is a broken stone stairway heading deeper down.
All right. Um. Carolyn, Tabithi,
Yes.
with me.
I am intrigued.
Yeah, me too. Let's see what you got.
Stay
there.
behind me, so I can watch out for traps.
So I can hide. Got it.
Yeah. How broken are these stairs?
Like they're broken enough that it's like rough terrain to get down, but you're not gonna need to check.
Okay. I start slowly making my way down the stairs.
Down the stairs, you
I know. Down the stairs.
you find a very small room. Probably only like 6 feet wide, like very small. Like 6 or 7 feet wide, and in the middle of the room is a single chest.
Hmm.
Oh, that's too tight. Hold on. Guilty, you go. Guilty will come in behind you to.
Should we be worried about mimics here? I'm saying this to the group.
If that's the case, if I have any oil, I can shine a lantern that would be able to tell if it's a mimic or not.
Oh. Perfect. You should have gotten some in your as your starting equipment.
So you would have
Okay.
you would have at least 1 pint of oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like I added into alchemy, but I would like to
Okay.
use my lantern then.
So you turn on your lantern, you light it, and it immediately shines a green light out.
Oh, that's not good. That's probably a mimic.
Mimic. All right.
Kill it. Kill it with fire.
That's within 300 feet, I think, anyway.
Shit. Okay.
That's pretty far.
Lorvor is going to mage hand and open this chest.
You open the chest with your mage hand. Within the chest
Is
is a small necklace. A golden necklace with a purple gemstone embedded into the
oh.
piece.
Okay,
Hey, you'll see,
using
that would be pretty.
the mage hands as well, I'm just going to grab it and bring it to myself. Not grabbing it with my real hand, just inspecting it. So like floating in front of me with the mage hand.
That's a good find. Okay,
Do you
what do
recognize it?
No. But it is treasure.
Hmm. I'll hold on to it for
You've
now.
proven yourselves useful already.
We told you. You would have missed this.
Is there anything else in the room?
There is nothing else in the room.
All right. Let's make our way back up to the group. I'm just gonna slip the pendant in. You know what? Can you put it on? Or make some kind of investigation to see what it is? If I can figure out what it is?
Yeah. Oh, none of you have identified, huh?
Nope.
Wait,
But
I
What?
don't think I do.
yeah,
I
okay.
don't think I do, but let me check.
It's 30 feet. Oh no, it is 300 feet.
Yeah,
Oh, I
300
do
feet.
have identify. I could identify
Oh.
it.
Yeah. Can you identify what it is?
Sure.
You don't have ritual casting, do you?
I have it from Artificer.
You do have it. Okay. Are you casting this as a ritual, or are you casting it as an action? So 10 minutes or 1 second? Or 6 seconds?
As a ritual, it doesn't burn a spell slot, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'll do as a ritual then.
Then I need one of you to give me a luck roll.
Oh no.
Who's feeling lucky?
I'm feeling lucky.
Go
Alright.
for it.
13.
Never mind. Warlord was greedy.
Sorry, I'd already clicked the button before he said it.
It's fine.
Oh well.
You heard
What,
luck
you'll get
roll, and
the-
I was just like, boop.
You know what? You'll get the next one.
Yeah.
Alright.
I am notoriously unlucky, so I will avoid them when I can.
Sasra, you and Dolbrook are still kind of back here in a deathlock. Are you heading forward?
No, I'm just gonna continue to flirt, so maybe if he gets uncomfortable enough, he'll run away himself.
I
Can
do
we
want to
just
say there's a
acknowledge-
monstrosity within 300 feet of us.
Yeah, but unfortunately that doesn't tell us much because that's like
It's a big distance, yeah, but it's just something to be
Yeah.
mindful of.
we haven't even gone 300 feet into
Somewhere in
this
here,
dungeon yet.
there is a monstrosity.
There's
Be
something to be
paranoid.
aware of.
Does that work through walls?
It doesn't say it doesn't.
I'd say yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so what is it?
Oh, right, yeah. That's the part that I actually have to, tell you. It is... Let me copy-paste so that I'm not messing anything up real quick. Wait, there we go. It is a pendant of the wary. Lorvor, as you... Or not, yeah. So you can tell that the magic in this, the enchantment in this magic item, makes you more wary, more perceptive while wearing it.
Ooh.
It's useful.
Plus what? Oh. Damn, okay.
Only
I'm
while
assuming
it's being
Timothy's
worn,
the
though.
one that learns. Yeah, I'm assuming Timothy is the one that learns this. Do you relay that
Off
information to me?
table.
So, what does it do?
I'm gonna cast message to Tibithy so she can tell me through my mind.
Okay, so I'll
Hey,
tell
what does it do?
Lorvor. I'll tell Lorvor that it makes the person more aware. Should I tell them that or should I lie?
I'll handle that.
Tell them it makes them more exhausting.
So it makes you more wary with
Yeah.
a cost to speed. It's very heavy. And with that, I'm gonna put it on.
I'm
Do I need to
sorry.
roll a deception check?
Yes, do make a deception check.
That's 13.
It doesn't look that heavy. Besides,
I'll wear it. I'll wear it for now to help us through the dungeon. I'll turn it over to you once we're out. Sound good?
Dolvrook, come here. Dolvrook will break the stalemate with his Sasra. Come down. She's like, this is apparently heavy. Put it in your bag of holding.
Listen. I'm just gonna wear it for now, so that we can make it through the dungeon. You know I have it. You know to get it from me when we leave. It'll help me locate traps throughout the dungeon.
Give me a persuasion check.
It's 17.
Yeah, that beats her one. She's like, yeah, that's solid logic.
Cool.
Alright. And
Uh,
she'll leave and she'll be like, okay guys, at the end of the dungeon we're getting a necklace from him.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
add it. Is it a custom or is it?
Yeah, it's you're not gonna like find it online.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how to like add that 1 to my wisdom score. And it doesn't say how much it increases your passive perception.
And it does.
Oh, +1 to passive. Okay.
Mhm.
Wisdom stat, perception, and passive income. So my perception gets.
So technically it just really boosts perception, and that by default boosts passive perception. I just have that in the thing so that I don't forget that it also boosts their passive perception.
Gotcha. That's also really nice for the +1 wisdom, because that puts me at a +2 to my wisdom instead of a +1. So that's nice. Okay. So I'll
I
make my
see
way
if-
back up here.
I definitely see a fight in our future now.
Over the pendant.
Yes.
All right.
Alternatively,
I'll
we
make
can
my
talk
way-
to them, and this can be our one magical item, right?
Oh no, I wouldn't even turn
No,
that
this is-
over to.
Yeah, this is way too useful.
What if there's something more useful though? We could take a gamble.
I'm willing to gamble for it for sure.
But either
Anyway.
way,
We'll continue on down.
and
As
then
you
we'll
start-
figure it out later.
To continue on, Ultherd's going to reach out and put his hand on your shoulder, and he's going to be like, hey. Last time we were in here, around the bend there, there's a big room. Last time we were in here, there was a few goblins in there. Alright. Now, we can't be, we talked about this a little bit last night. We can't be dragging around dead weight. We made a lot of noise. They probably know you're coming. We're gonna have you guys clear out that room just to show us that you can. So you're not like a liability. If you can't, we'll step in and we'll send you out of the dungeon when you're done.
I speak Goblin, so I might be able to reason with them.
But yeah, we're gonna give you, a little bit of a test for you guys. Make sure that we're not
Alright.
gonna have to. Make sure you're not gonna drag us down. You're gonna actually help us.
That's
Give us a
fine.
reason to keep you around.
That's fair.
I could take comprehend languages, and then I'd understand Goblin as well.
Alright.
I mean,
So
that's, just so you know. And there might be a little bit on edge because we have been in here before, and
where's
I
Dirk?
don't speak Goblin.
If Dirk is scouting ahead, would he not have already passed these goblins?
I don't know. He's really hard to find when he's being sneaky. He's somewhere.
See, I don't think Dirk's in here. And that's fine. However, It's not very good for this alliance to be lying to us.
You don't have to believe me. You can leave. I mean, we don't have to keep you here.
No. We'll go through. However, I just want you to know that I know he's not in here at this point. With that, Lorvor's gonna start walking towards the goblin room.
He's gonna look back at Yultzi. He's like, he's not very friendly, is he?
I just kind of shrug and then follow along, I guess.
Okay. At this point, I wanna try to sneak up here and look past the corner to see if I can see into the room.
Okay. Now Thane was following Tibithi and Estosera.
Where? Oh yeah, I'll follow too.
Estosera?
You already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stick right to this guy.
I'm just messing with him at this point.
Ah, Unrequited Love. Classic song material.
Yeah.
Stop, so rude.
I think they're calling you. You should
Oh,
Sure,
I'll
for
go-
50
you,
copper, I could
Sasha.
make you a song.
I'll go with them if you come with me.
Why would I? This is your test, not mine.
I never said you had to participate.
Sasra, you can
Pass.
your boyfriend.
Come on, we should have an observer, right? And then I'm just gonna lean into him.
He's gonna
Please?
push you away. Yeah, we'll observe. We'll observe from a distance. Just you go away from me.
He likes you very much.
You make me uncomfy.
Oh god. Oh, this is so worth it.
Besides, you look way too much like Yultzi. No offense.
Oh really? And then I'm gonna shape change into Yulti. How about
I
now?
mean, looking at your pictures, you're not that far off. You just gotta really like change the hairstyle
Eye color.
and eye color. Yeah.
Well, now I look exactly like Yulti. Nothing?
This only makes me trust you less. I don't know. I don't know what you wanted to accomplish there.
You're no fun. I'll come back for you. Don't worry.
Please don't. Okay, Lorivor, as you're peeking around the corner, can you give me a stealth check?
I can indeed.
Oof. Okay.
Do
Well-
I want to burn my inspo on that? No, I'm not gonna burn my inspo on that. I'm saving the inspo for the next nat 1. So I can get double nat 1s again.
Classic. Okay, well, yeah, as you look in, you do see some goblins, and they also see you. Because they were already kind of gathered around a little bit, looking this direction, because
Yeah.
that's where the sound of the big thing came from. like the big sound of the door.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna put my hands up. I'm assuming they look straight at me. I'm gonna put my hands up, just start talking and gobbling. Just like, hello. Hello.
Uh,
Not here to fight.
hello. We're very, very cautious.
Not here to fight.
Are you sure?
No. If
You're
you
not
guys
sure.
attack, I'll fight, but I don't particularly want to fight. Game to talk.
Okay. Why?
How you doing? How's your day going?
Well, I mean, not very good.
Can I interest you in a potato?
What's a potato?
It's this. I pull the potato out.
Is that a rock?
This. But
What,
no, it's a
is
potato.
that like a...
It's food.
Oh.
Food.
Oh. Then
I'll
yes,
just walk up
I am
here.
interested.
Walk up here. Here. Have the potato.
He'll walk up and he'll take the potato.
Gesture of goodwill. We were hired to investigate this this cave.
That's a
See what's
fancy
up.
word.
Yeah.
Alright, are you
we're
with
looking
the...
around.
Hold on. Are you with the other people? The other ones came in here, swinging their weapons around.
Oh, those assholes.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. Just oh yeah, those assholes. They seem like dicks.
Send
Yeah.
them at
This
them.
is our cave.
Send them at them. Oh my god, I want to see it so bad.
Do what? Oh yeah, I was thinking about it. Listen. All right. Do you have like a map or something of this cave, or is it all in your head?
Do you have a map of your house?
Yes.
That's weird. Nobody should do that.
Why not? It's great.
Too much work.
I'm kidding. I don't have a house.
Oh, okay. Good.
So anyway.
Well, I mean, yeah, like... So what are you investigating about the cave?
Well, we were hired to
What, these guys are
explore.
gonna gather around a little bit?
Yeah, we were hired to explore, look around, see what there is, and report back.
Huh.
How would you
Why?
be interested? That's above my head, above my pay grade.
Huh?
They just said, "Hey, go look at this." And I said, "Okay, here I am."
Well, what now? There you go. You've looked. Like, I don't know what more you want.
How many goblins are in this room right now?
There are 5 goblins in this room.
Okay. Do I see any exits to this room?
Yes.
Any other entrances?
So on the far wall, you see there are 3 what look like arched hallways.
Okay. So, listen. Those other adventurers kind of kicked my ass and my group's ass.
Hmm.
They want us to come in here and kill you. I don't want to do that.
Well, that's rude.
Well, I know. That's why I don't want to do it. So, you let us look around. I'll keep those other adventurers off your back. and then we leave.
Behind the curtain, you know your job is to clear this cave, right?
Yeah.
Just making sure.
I'm
Okay.
definitely conning these goblins.
Give me a deception check.
Okay. That's a 10.
Or
Or
you leave. Well, we gives you the chance to.
look, do
I mean,
you
you
think
came in here.
there's 5 goblins or 4?
5.
Okay, I only see 4 tokens.
Oh, that's weird.
There's definitely 5 tokens.
There?
I only saw 4.
Yeah, I only see 4.
You might need to refresh, but
One here.
There's
one
5 of like
here,
these green
one
tokens
here, one
and the red
here,
token.
and then there's one here.
Okay. All right, I wanna send a message to Astasra to get the group ready for an attack. And then I'm gonna continue talking to the goblins. Look. How about this? Let me see what's down one of those pathways so that I can tell my employers there's nothing worthwhile here. And then I'll leave.
one of the other goblins is gonna cackle. He's gonna be like, he should check out the death hole. He should go down the death hole.
No, just point me in the direction.
Oh, that one. He'll point over here. He's like, death hole.
All
You can
right.
go look.
Let me go look at the death hole, and then I'll just leave. What is the death hole, by the way?
So as you... My alchemy decided to act up right as I was trying to erase the
Oh no.
stuff on the death hole. As you enter in, you see a very small room. You see scratchings carved into the walls. In Goblin it says death hole. Do not enter. And you see a large stone door made of like this kind of yellowish white stone.
Cool.
Sitting right in the entrance.
Okay. With that, I'm just gonna lunge at this goblin here. Well, I'm gonna send a message to Astasra and say 10 seconds. And then once that message is sent, I'm gonna wait 8 seconds and then lunge at the closest goblin
Okay.
to attack.
So that is where we are going to pick it up next time, because we are out of time.
Cool.
Have a good one.
Alright, yeah, thank you guys for joining. I will let you know, you guys are so far the only ones to try to team up with them. Of the times I've run this campaign.
Yay.
Really?
Yeah, everyone else. So this is the 3rd time that I've run this campaign. Everyone else gets to this hallway, or like everyone else ignores their camp, gets to this hallway. These guys are in here, like finishing off the goblins, and then they attack them in this room, and then it's almost a TPK. Like both times that's happened.
Really?
Yeah.
It's been like
Yay.
it has been a TPK or almost a TPK.
Like almost a TPK.
Like people have to re-roll characters and shit.
No, like they have to
like
retreat. One of them,
Okay.
they brought an NPC with them. The NPC died in there.
Okay.
which bought them like just barely enough time to run away.
Oh.
Gotcha. So most people fail this.
Yeah, because what they've done is they like get here, they see the enemy group, they go, that's where they are, I'm gonna attack them. And like that's, I'm like, no, you're supposed to use like a little bit more thinking than that.
Yeah. Cool.
Because these guys are, they're pretty strong, but
Yeah. Yeah, I picked up on that. I don't know what tipped me off to that, but I picked up on that when I saw them. And fell
it was
into
probably Ultherd's major muscles.
True.
I can't wait to whip out my like cannon and be like, boom, bitch. And then they'll be like, oh, snap.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely want to try to con them into letting me keep this necklace. Because especially if I get into if I do multi-class into Ranger, having a boost to my wisdom score would be really nice. Plus I just
Alright,
like the bonus to perception.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for joining. And I will see you next time.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.